We tryna get you old now, viral online.
Truthful lies, say it loud, say it clear. Left the streets when you need you here. Quarters of vision, fit your focus, kids. Break generational suffering. Truthful lies, say it loud, say it clear. Left the streets when you need you here. Quarters of vision, future focus, kings. Break generational suffering.
We don't profit off death. We don't clap for destruction. We here to build men,
Not bury boys.
not bury boys.
Truth over lies.
Another young life lost to street violence. Yeah. This ain't entertainment. This is an invention. If the truth hurt your feelings, it probably needed to be said.
Yeah, truth over lies. We don't glorify pain. After streets, tryna break them chains. Quarter zip mindset, grown man talk. Lead the YNs before they chalk line walk. Truth over lies, it's real, no cap. No crash outs, no throwaway stats. OG's back, put order in place. Say to youth, after streets, after case, yeah. I seen talent die for Instagram stare. YNs chasing clout, no plan, no prayer. Street code outdated, nobody wins. Same block, same cycle, same pen. They selling dreams, but it's really a trap. Labels love bodies, they don't love blacks. We need leaders, not shooters with aim. Need fathers in homes, not candles in name. Quarter zip weather, modern legacy. Talk money, discipline, equity. I ain't judging, I'm correcting course. Truth hit hard, but it says truth over lies. We don't glorify pain. After streets, tryna break them chains. Quarter zip mindset, grown man talk. Lead the YNs before they chalk line walk. Over lies, we don't glorify pain. After streets, tryna break them chains. Quarter zip mindset, grown man talk. Lead the YNs before they chalk line walk. OG talk, pull a chair, sit down. Ain't no honor in a jailhouse gown. They told you drill was the way to shine. But the real killer's time and fine. They cheering when you crash out young. Then forget your name when the sentence come. We ain't anti-culture, we anti-death. Anti-mama crying, anti-breath, last left. You wanna be a man, build something real. Stocks, trade, skill set, something you can feel. After streets ain't hate, it's level spine. We tryna get you old, not viral online. Truth over lies, say it loud, say it clear. After streets, we need you here. Quarter zip vision, future focused kings. Break generational suffering. Truth over lies, say it loud, say it clear. After streets, we need you here. Quarter zip vision, future focused kings. Break generational suffering.
We don't profit off death. We don't clap for destruction. We here to build men, not bury boys.
Truth over lies.
Truth over lies. Truth over lies.
We see through the disguise. They keep us distracted while the world's on a fire.
Truth over lies.
Global games ain't playing. If we don't stay focused, we'll never get our land.
They talk world peace,
while they loading the weapons. Same script, different villains, same global direction. US pointing fingers that is well on screen, but the real war invisible, messing with minds of the people we seen. They say pick a side, red or blue, while the money keep printing and the truth stay new. Black folks caught in the middle of a chessboard play. Entertainment distractions keep us arguing all day. They don't want unity, they want noise. They don't want leaders, they want angry bars, scrolling, debating, beefing online. While rapper per Asian get better in the headline.
Truth over lies.
They selling fear on the news. If we don't see the pattern, we'll keep falling for the rules.
Truth over lies.
Same empire, new face, so distracted people never win the race. They weaponize conflict, divide the globe.
Sanction, invasion, money controls, but tell Black America to stay entertained while generational path never got reclaimed. Reparations ain't charity, it's a debt. Stolen labor, stolen land, don't forget. They want us beefing over nonsense and cloud. While the real conversation never comes out. Peace ain't possible without truth involved. You can heal a wound you refuse to resolve. So we staying locked in, eyes wide open. No distractions, we decoding what's spoken. Focus, they want us blind, unfocused, focus. We too young to be hopeless. No more smoke screens, no more circus shows. Truth over lies. Truth over lies.
They selling fear on the news. If we don't see the pattern, we keep falling for the rules.
Truth over lies.
Same empire, new face, the distracted people never win a race.
Truth over lies.
Mr. Walker, truth over lies. World politics, black focus, no distractions. Another young life lost to street violence. Yeah, this ain't entertainment, this is intervention. If the truth hurts your feelings, it probably need to be said.
Truth over lies, we don't glorify pain. At the streets trying to break them chains. Quarters in mindset, grown men talk. Lead the YNs before they chalk line walk.
Truth over lies, we don't glorify pain. At the streets trying to break them chains. Quarters in mindset, grown man talk. Lead the YNs before they chalk line walk.
Truth over lies, this real, no cap, no cap, no crash outs, no throwaway stats, waste that. OG's back, put order in place. Say to you, left the streets, left the cave.
Yeah, I seen talent die for an Instagram stare. Wine chasing clout, no plan, no prayer. Street code outdated, nobody wins. Same block, same cycle, same pens. They selling dreams, but it's really a trap. Labels love bodies, they don't love blacks. We need leaders, not shooters with aim. Need fathers and homes, not candles and names. Quarter zip weather, mind on legacy. Talk money, discipline, equity. I ain't judging, I'm correcting course. Truth hit hard, but it save you more.
Truth over lies, we don't glorify pain. At the streets trying to break them chains. Quarters at mindset, grown man talk. Lead the YNs before they chalk line walk.
Yeah, OG talk, pull a chair, sit down. Ain't no honor in a jailhouse gown. They told you drill was the way to shine, but the real killers is time and fines. They cheering when you crash out young, then forget your name when the sentence come. We ain't anti-culture, we anti-death. Anti-mama crying, anti-breath, last left. You wanna be a man, build something real. Stocks, trade, skill set, something you can feel. After streets saying hate, it's love with the spine. We tryna get you old now, viral online.
Truth over lies, say it loud, say it clear. Left the streets when you need you here. Quarters of vision, fit your focus, kids. Break generational suffering. Truth over lies, say it loud, say it clear. Left the streets when you need you here. Quarters of vision, future focus, kings. Break generational suffering.
We don't profit off death. We don't clap for destruction. We here to build men,
Not bury boys.
not bury boys.
Truth over lies.
Welcome. Live Tuesday, Truth Over Lies, brought to you by Carpet for the Horse Productions. How you feeling today, Mr. Walker?
Yes, sir. I am feeling freaking-tastic per usual. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, El Nug Nugs and Le Bonquishas. Welcome to Cart Before the Horse, Truth Over Lies, in affiliation with the Bougie Negro Podcast, and also, as all you Negroes know, in association with Ain't No Fun Once the Rabbits Got the Gun Entertainment. What's going on with you this fine Truth Over Lies Tuesday?
In the big name of Jesus, you hear me?
Welcome in. Make sure you guys are hitting the like button, hit the subscribe button as you come into the room. We got a jam-packed show tonight.
Come on with you, man. And whether or not you can follow those simple instructions, come off this fine March 17th, 2026. Gavin X and I are very much still in the mix, reporting live to you jive chickens with Truth Over Lies. Madness going on. Shout out to SBC, Carpet for the Horse, Truth Over Lies Nation.
That part.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
So here we go. Make sure you guys hit the like button. Shout out to Frederick Howard, been a member 5 months. Says salute to all, no lies.
Appreciate you, brother. Always coming through like you do.
And he also gifted a membership.
Per usual.
And shout out to Sister Ebony Dean. She's been a member 5 months as well. Truth Over Lies Tuesday. Let's go.
Shout out to our Freedom Riot sister. Appreciate you, Ebony.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
So here we go. As y'all can see in the title tonight, we're going to be talking about the fast food trap. There's a lot going on. The fast food places are turning into hot spots. I mean, people are being deleted, all type of stuff going on, crashing out, and it's ramping up. And obviously the food going to the brain, and it's a lot going on.
Man, we've been trying to tell y'all. Some of y'all be thinking we hating and bashing y'all. This is what love really is. I'm telling y'all, we've been telling y'all health is wealth. We've been telling y'all to put down the sody pop and pick up your Walter. Shout out to Big Mooch. Look, we are in the season of I freaking told you so. I don't feel bad for none of y'all because we've been up here. Shout out to KS. We've been coming up here trying to sound the alarms. I'm just going to step over your carcass. What we got?
And there we go. And shout out to Mooch. Like you said, if you missed yesterday's show, we did the exorcism with Mooch and Dime. All right, it got wild. Go over to the Carpet for the Horse channel if you missed it. Check it out. It's a must watch.
Absolute madness. It's always going to be a classic when you got either or on the screen. We have both of them. Go and check it out.
But tonight, like I said, we're going to get into it. The food, people crashing out, some epic stuff going on. We're going to start here just to give y'all a taste of what's to come. This is what it's looking like in these places.
Just a little taste.
She said, I'm with my son. So shouldn't you be acting? How should you be acting in front of your son? Don't know. What could possibly happen inside of McDonald's that would cause you to be this unhinged?
The chemicals in the food. But whenever she said, I'm in front of my son, she is saying, you talking down to me? You see who this is? This is Grande Hyena, Gynocratic Gatekeeper. She said, how dare you disrespect me in front of my chillin', my pup, my hyena pup. You toppling my supremacy, so I get it. But we've been telling y'all, shout out to Brain Rot Reels. they've been going off on all these fast food places. And it's funny because I've been watching them since the beginning. They've been talking about the chemicals, how it's bad for you. But as they got traction, Mr. X, they start toning it down. Stop being so condemning, because I'm pretty sure the lawsuits start coming. But we've been trying to tell y'all, look at the ingredients and the nutrition facts. They will tell on themselves.
F you and your baby. I mean, things are going too far. Did she go too far? Yes, absolutely. You went into her place of employment and threatened her. Bottom line, don't know what happened if you didn't get enough salt on your fries or whatever, but this is egregious.
This is never acceptable. I'm not even close to being sorry. This should never freaking happen. You know what? Y'all don't know how to follow elementary ass rules. Treat others how you want to be treated. If you was working on a Monday, having a day at work, working at McDonald's, would you want somebody coming there snapping at you? The answer is definitely no. So how about you show some fear of God and treat people how you want to be treated? Have some daggone sense. This is projection. Most likely what she mad at ain't got nothing to do with the worker. Y'all are unfreaking hinged and chemical imbalances because of this food product.
Okay, all right, man. You still in alone. She ain't wrong, she a kid, and she disrespecting me. Fuck you, too. Okay, fuck you.
That McDonald's hoodie kind of clean.
See how it's like me? Wait till you get off, house. Wait till you get off, bitch. I stay right here in the concrete house. I'm that bitch. I'm that bitch. I'm that bitch. It's nothing. You want to get it together now? Let me call my motherfucking people.
And that's what y'all, stop threatening people. All right. That's one thing we're going to learn by the end of the show tonight. Stop threatening people. Stop playing around. Stuff is getting severe. You talk about, I live across the street. I'm going to wait till you get off. I'm going to call my people over a damn McDonald's sandwich. Y'all are unhinged for no reason.
Leave folks alone. You gotta listen. This is a man talking from the other side. I know what it's like to be unhinged. They are projecting their life is hell. And now, since you done stepped in their way, they about to pass that on to you. A ninja moment. Shout out to Ebony Dean. The Boondocks warned us of this. Where is the creator of the Boondocks? Is he still living? He need a daggone Nobel Peace Prize. He tried his best, but this here. And here's the thing, we got to get back to being doom and gloom, Mr. X. I think we've been a little too soft on them. It's over. Ain't no going back. Once you get here, it's over.
Take a picture. Bitch, you call whoever. I ain't got no mother police, hoe. I ain't got no mother police. I ain't got no mother get me back. I'm gonna bring them back down. Do you know?
I'll tell you what, this white man bold. I mean, he come walking in there, he assessed it, and he like, what's going on? And he still went and got in line. So that food, that damn good. Ain't no way. I walk in, I don't care who arguing. Could be Asian people, whatever. Hey, I'm turning around. I'm not getting in line and somebody get to firing, strays get to flying. You don't know. Just don't walk in.
Any amount of unpleasantness, I'm walking out. Is that a word? Unpleasantness. Any type of negative energy coming from the folk working there, I'm getting out of there. Matter of fact, I believe it to be true. My absolute last time at McDonald's, I was going through the drive-through, some late night out gallivanting with my buddies, and I go to the drive-through. And the woman, it was a line. The woman went to take my order, young sister, I could tell. And she came on the intercom And she said, wait a minute. I just pulled off. Like, that's all I needed to hear. Wait a minute. Obviously, you don't care about what you're doing. If you don't care about what you're doing with that food product back there, I respect that. And I'm gone. Y'all should do the same.
I still don't want the police home. I still don't want the police. I am not going to get me back. Do you know her? I'm going to bring them back home. Do you know her? I'm going to
They going somewhere else.
Come on. She said she's trying to catch them.
She got a whole child. Like, she got her kid right there. Right. Like, he don't need to be seeing this shit.
Respectful ass, bomb ass bitches. Look at the house. Don't even take showers. You some bomb ass bitches. All you motherfuckers are. Y'all who wash y'all fucking ass bitches.
God bless.
God bless y'all motherfucking ass bitch. Suck a dick, bitch.
God bless.
I'm giving you some pay. I'm gonna work your ass out. Because you don't know who you're talking to. And I did what I'm supposed to do. And you disrespecting me.
Don't get loud now. Don't get loud now.
Oh, Lord. Why she keep coming back in here?
Stop coming in. I need my phone.
But she talking too far. Like, bro, you got a child with you. That's your son. He used to this shit. That's sad. That is sad. It's fucking pathetic. I forgot what I came here for. Oh, I'm picking up a delivery. I never pick up at this fucking McDonald's for shit like that.
There you go. So the DoorDash drivers out getting content, a ninja moment in front of her kids, threatening people and their kids. Stay tuned. Like I said, this was light work. She actually made it out, but most folks, it's going up in these fast food restaurants.
You see what she did there? She started talking about that young sister's hygiene. That was diabolical. Want to know why? Because she most likely old enough to be that young sister's mom or auntie. And they know her generation there, they know they failed them. That's why, follow me. That's why she went outside. She said, you know what? I know what's going to get you. She came back inside just to say, you don't wash. Y'all don't wash. And she knows it because her generation ain't teach them to. Wicked witchcraft.
Man, so we're going to put all these folks in the sub and keep it moving.
Bye.
The passengers of the doomed Titanic sub spent their last moments in total darkness looking for bioluminescent creatures out of the small window and listening to their favorite music. The new details of the 5 passengers' final moments have been revealed by the wife and mum of the father-son duo.
Wade in the water, diamond, wade in the water. Something's gonna trouble the water. You better wade in the water. Yeah, man.
Shout out to Sister Ebony Dean, being a vegan. I tell you what, I think there's a double standard there. This is a thought. I ain't got no science to back it up, but I don't think men's supposed to be vegetarians or vegans. I tried to be a little vegetarian and I feel like I was dying. And I got back on the red meats, and I feel like I'm 25 years old again. Maybe that's a midlife crisis. But women, I can understand sisters, being all vegan, eating fruits and veggies. But men, I think it's going to lower your testosterone. Eat some red meat. Be a man.
There we go. And also what y'all need to do.
Hit the like button. Take a second. Make sure you all hit the like button. Make sure you all are subscribed to the channel as we are on this journey. And make sure to support the channel by hitting the Cash App, hitting the Super Chat. Please and thank you.
Please and thank you.
So here we go. We're getting into it now. That was just to let y'all know. Check this out here. We're going to the men. A lot of times we see the women crashing out. This time it's the men's.
Shame.
So this here is about to be a roller coaster. You're going to want to stay tuned all the way to the end because this is crazy.
Oh, boy.
I had a little bit of issue with it. I said, say it again. He did. Right hooks on the down. He hit him. And he fell.
This is Corey Ellis Pujols, a 27-year-old Dunkin' Donuts manager with no criminal record. He just landed a deadly blow on a 77-year-old man, and that singular act was just enough to ruin his clean records, claim the life of a man, and earn him significant charges. On May 4th, 2021, just after 1:30 p.m., Tampa police were called to a Dunkin' Donuts inside a Circle K in the Palm River area of Tampa. When officers arrived, medics were already treating the victim, 77-year-old Vanell Cook, who was unconscious and bleeding from the head.
And I guess spilled. I remember in here he was.
Here we are. Let's stop it for a second. We inside Dunkin' Donuts. I mean, y'all seen it. We're gonna mine through this to see exactly what happened, but some old man is laid out. He must have effed around and found out. We're gonna see.
Holy cow. A ninja moment. Well, I don't know what happened. You know, made a person rest in peace. I don't know. We're gonna see. Now, here's the thing. You know what? I think it's pretty fun to make predictions. I'm not victim blaming. Shout out to Mr. X. I'm not, but things like this just don't pop out of thin air. Let's see what transpired.
I don't know what happened. I was there. He was under there. Don't check again. I'm taking down.
Which case? He has heart problems. He's 100% disabled. Disabled veteran. He's got allergies. You've seen everything.
Almost immediately, Corey Pujols approached the officers and told them he was the man they were looking for, calm and cooperative. He explained exactly what happened.
Yeah, so first and foremost, let me just say my name is Corey Ellis Pujols. I am the guy you were looking for in regards to this situation. The long and short of it is that here obviously at Dunkin', he's a regular. He normally comes through here and orders a large hot coffee, but today maybe he's having a rough day or something, and he decided to be extremely profound at the mouth. And I asked him respectfully on the microphone, could you please not use that kind of language, obviously with me and my employees. And as well as that, and he said no, and then he came around to the window, he kept going at the window, and then I guess, he was going to come inside, so I came on this side to let him know. He asked for the manager. Our current store manager is off already. She worked morning shift, and she's, currently otherwise here, so I would be, for the senior shift, I've been here a little bit longer than he has, so I represent responsibility for that. In any case, I came out to let him know. I said, listen, sir, with the profanity that you use, I would highly recommend that you go on about your business. We don't want to serve you any coffee today. Maybe you can try again another day, but you have clearly upset, you feel me, the atmosphere here, and we would like for you to go on about your business. I asked him to do that repetitively. It's all on camera. As I mentioned, he came inside. And when he came inside, he addressed me and he was looking. I said, hey, listen, the manager's not here right now. I'll give you the manager's door number and all that good stuff. And he didn't want it. And I said, sir, well, can you please go on about your business again and have a good day? He said, no, you're a nigger. And then I said, and I'm sorry, I had a little bit of an issue with it. I said, say it again, and he did. Right hook sounded down.
Oh, man. Oh, man. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be and will be used against you in the court of law, young man. You're 27 years old, though. So this old 77 verse 27 walked in here mad, called him the ninja with the hard ER. And what'd he say? Sip and say, sip, sip, hooray. Dunkin' Donuts. He said, say it again. Old white man said it again. Over a cup of coffee. And then he walked around the counter. Right hook sent them down.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
Tough lesson learned. We didn't show him video after video of situations that could have played out like this, and now one has. Pretty sure this ain't the first time. It's the first one we done put on display, and man, is it a situation. Look at this brother. He ain't nobody's criminal. He's not. He ain't. Well-spoken, You know, definitely going against the stereotype. He got the forearm tattoos and he well spoken. He's seemed like he a good, wholesome young man. But however, it's that N word. It cannot be a trigger. It can't. It really can't. You know, I remember me saying I was gonna go upside somebody's head on one of the videos. The brother was sitting in a truck. I said I was gonna get out the truck and all this. And here we go. You know, I don't know if I'm gonna relinquish that spirit, but it's wrong. Look, the situation can be absolutely dire.
So it goes without being said that you can't hit somebody because they said something you don't like.
I very well.
I'm just telling you, bro.
No. I agree. Believe me. I'm terrified right now, but I agree with what you're saying. You shouldn't. I have had a fit of racism since I've only been here about 2 months, and I've dealt with so much of it. And I'm not saying that is a reason to do it. I'm not.
I got people that say a bunch of hateful and horrible stuff to me every single day. For the past like 16 years, I let it go in one ear and out the other. It ain't gonna hurt you. This will get you in trouble. Not gonna get you arrested, but I mean, dude, you hit him and he fell down.
Yeah, and he hit his head pretty hard.
And he should have never said what he said. But guess what? That's the country we live in. You say what you want to say. Yeah. If you don't like it, like you're saying, dude, get the freak out.
And like I said, granted, I mean, man, it's just unfortunate because it seemed like the dude ain't doing good. He might be up out of here. So it ain't just like an assault charge. This can go way left, young man, over some words. You know, you got to control your emotions, and you snitching on yourself. You keep talking, and like the cop said, you're like, I know it wasn't right, but, you know, he said it. And the cop like, yeah, you can't just punch everybody in the face that say things that you don't like. I mean, that's just not how the world works.
That's a fact. You know, I got to address it. We got to keep it a buck over here. We looking to grow. What's the chances this young brother ain't got a father in his home? Come on. Because I know daggone well, I'm telling my son, already done did it. Yeah, sticks and daggone stones. Done. Do not give people that power over your life. I've been saying this. All right. I've been saying, do not give people this much power over your life where their words, you N-word, now you about to go to prison. You allowed their words that is sick hoodoo. You allowed their words to have a damning effect on your life. Yeah, he may be up out of here. He 80-some years old. His life is done. He's smiling on the way to the grave. He took one with him. God dang it.
Slipped and fall, pushed and fell.
Right hook and fell. My apologies for the.
He was hit and he fell down. Keep down and hold this other. You did it? You're punching the lead.
I'm not one to run from what I've done.
No, you're fine.
And again, he's a regular, so I honestly feel like about this situation.
All right, no worries. Some guys have to go at you.
Yes, sir. You take it easy.
Howdy. Gentleman came in.
And then he say he's a regular. So he like, this old man is a regular. He here every day. And today, this cup of coffee was deadly. All right, man, that's wild. And this young man just sitting here telling on himself what he should have did. Pay attention. If y'all ever in a position like this, don't just, you got to be in a position. Say, look, I came around the counter. He was reaching his pockets. You know, he flinched. I was scared. Got to be something. You got to be coming from a place of fear when they all get to the courtroom. All right. Yeah, you got to have a leg to stand on. But you can't be sitting here like, yeah, right hook laid him out, you know, and this and that. No, he didn't do nothing. I mean, you got to say more than that.
Listen, you see how the indentured servant catcher gets off. I fear for my life. That's got to be the vibe. Yes, if you wind up here, I fear for my life. I'm too scared to talk. I don't know what to do. I need an attorney, I think. What's going on? I'm dazed and confused. I don't know which way is up. Throw up, poop on yourself. Yeah, do something. Yeah, you got to show you distraught. They're going to record him like, yeah, when we showed up, I think he really was scared. They say, how would you think he scared? Like, he doo-dooed on himself. Ah! Y'all better, man. Y'all better do it.
Man, and shout out to Sister Red Talk Anna. He says, mask on the chin emojis on the sleeve, no control.
Man, shout out to Sister Red Talk Anna.
Okay, shout out to Anna. Thought she was talking about one of his tattoos here. nonetheless, he do seem like a good kid, you know. Not sure of his origins. His last name is Pujols. So I know that's like, you know, Latin somewhat. I know Albert Pujols used to play baseball. He was from Dominican or somewhere. So
Project Leroy Ebony, get your ruler out.
being very rude to this gentleman, which is the on-duty manager.
Acting manager for all intents and purposes.
Yeah. Said some few expletives, and he hit him. He fell.
He hit him?
Yeah.
Did you get his information yet or no?
I have not. I just came in.
That's his grandson that's with him, though.
Okay.
That is his grandson.
I was just talking with him. So, yeah, you want to grab this 43?
I have. We do have surveillance. However, when the boss leaves, she locks the.
That's fine.
Yeah, she locks the.
So here's the reality of what could happen.
Yeah.
You charge
This
battery,
is all
yeah,
working
you could be
against
charged
him.
battery.
Right.
You know, that's after we speak with him and see what's going on.
I'm aware. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not trying to get on to you, man.
Yeah. No.
You can't let, and I'm telling you from here on out, you can't let what somebody says in here.
Yeah.
Said I deal with it and I let it go on. I mean, people say nasty and hateful stuff to him and I. Just
believe me,
I job.
I know.
For no reason.
I know it.
You're gonna have people like that throughout your life. You just gotta let it go in one ear, right out the other, and just realize that he's gonna leave and be on his way, and you're gonna still be here working.
Right.
You know. So we'll let them get him loaded up and everything like that. Just what you gotta do, brother. We'll be in here in a minute.
Yeah, I'm not going anywhere.
You're cool. You're good to go, man. Thank you.
It started moments earlier in the drive-thru. Employees couldn't hear Cook through the speaker. He became agitated, began yelling, and was told to leave without being served. Instead, he parked and walked inside. The Dunkin' employee who dealt with Cook at the drive-thru told officers the same story Pujols did.
So basically, he was just being, outright your card is going through. But he was just being
for what reason?
Verbal. I asked him if he wanted ice or hot coffee. He instantly was like cold coffee. He was like looking for cold coffee. I always asked him what I was getting wrong. I'm like, okay, so he's not here. And
now there you go. He showed up in that drive-thru with all his old white privilege. All right, that dude was 77 years old, and this was back in 21. So, I mean, do the math. This dude was born in the 40s. So he was born well before Civil Rights Act was passed. Different time. This was old white man. He pulled up in a drive-thru. I want a effing iced coffee. Y'all always messing ish up. Get my ish right. And they told him, hit the road. And he pulled around. He came in, and that was it. Jesus brought him home. And they said earlier in the thing that he like a PDF. He had like, the old man had like PDF stuff on his thing. They said something. I don't know, man.
Oh, okay. Listen here, man. The Lord works in mysterious ways. I'm trying to let you know something right now. But here we go. But like you said, he came in with that old privilege. No, he didn't want iced coffee. This is what happened. I know. I used to work. Oh, God. One of my first job actually was working at Wendy's. And we had old timers always come there. They would get their coffee and sit around all day eating that nasty ass chili. And when they come, they expect you to recognize their voice or their face because they're regulars. And when they show up and you say, oh, how you doing, Mr. Johnson? Would you like your regular coffee, 2 shots of espresso? He said, would you like a iced coffee? He said, boy, you don't know who this is? I come here every day. You know damn well I don't want no ice in my coffee. You daggone nagger. See that? And that's all right. Because the Lord said, you know what? A little bit of justice about to get served up. So it appears. If that dude got PDF charges, man, glory be. Said, what says you? I want somebody to say otherwise. Put a one in the chat if you don't think this is justice for a PDF. I'm trying to see something for real.
at the window.
So he got mad because you asked him if he wanted ice or hot coffee.
Yeah. Instantly. All three he was already mad. A large hot latte. Okay, gotcha. So instantly he was just,
sure,
above level. So he was being very verbal. Didn't want to listen to what we were saying. So Corey was like, he got on the mic because I've only been here for like 3 weeks.
Sure.
But I've had Duncan experience. So
BY, I don't think you understood what I was saying. You couldn't understood what I was saying. You couldn't have. You couldn't.
Well, that shouldn't be a normal reaction of somebody.
It shouldn't be a normal reaction. So he didn't want to. Okay, so yeah, he was being really verbal for absolutely no reason. So Corey got on the mic because he's the veteran here, the more experienced. Sure. So he took over the mic and was like, "Can you not talk to the customer?" Like that. And he didn't listen. So he said, "Okay, you know what we're gonna do?"
And they working the hell out of this dude. He back there working all by himself because his buddy damn near up the clink. They back here working for minimum wages. There's frustration. So you got people back here working for little wages, being disrespected. I mean, the tension is through the roof. You shan't not disrespect, but granted, you got to keep your cool. You signed up for the job. So, and the young man said, I've been working here for 2 weeks and I've been getting disrespected and racial. You can quit. Go find another job. I mean, seriously, you 27. So figure it out, but this wasn't it.
There you go. You know what? Yeah, that's good since we on the topic. Listen here. You a young man. One approach I took, all the jobs I had, I'm going to outwork you. I'm going to make myself an asset. Understand the game you are in at this age, and it's okay. It's okay to get a job working fast food. Y'all need to chill out. Get a daggone job and work your way up. Work, be productive, be consistent, make it to where the place don't or can't run without you. Then you start to get little freedoms to call off for things, to not, you know what I mean? Once you have made yourself an asset, but if your employer always worried about where you at, you losing. I'm telling you, it ain't about being a company man, because I don't want nobody's company man, but I had to get a desired outcome. Going out there, work and get a job.
Listen, this is fast food. Ain't too much upward mobility. Yeah, they just gonna work you to the bone. Like he said, I've been here for 3 weeks. They'll do, I've been here for 2 months. It's just constant turn. It's 2026. You gotta be here for a decade to earn some respect minimum. So you can't be here for a month or two. It's over. That don't exist no more. Like you said, these are shout out to Ebony Dean. These are high school jobs, respectfully. So they are just grown ass people working them now, and it is what it is.
And yeah, we talked about that. Yeah, I'm talking. Yeah, you got the high school kids. I say young, fresh out of while you in college or trade school or Volta. I don't know, but yeah, it's definitely not a job to be trying to provide for any kind of family. But yeah.
Money. And shout out to K Snoop with the 10 ball. Says, what's up, fellas? Keep doing your thing. Stay safe and blessed.
Appreciate you, brother K Snoop.
Straight like that, straight.
We're not gonna take your order today. We're gonna politely ask you to leave. Came up here, yeah, verbal like leave, and I didn't take your orders, everything right here. We were real sharing him, like he could come again later. So then that's when he came up to the front and was right there.
So even after y'all asked him to leave,
he kept on coming.
Came, he parked, and when you say up there, up at the front counter.
Yeah, he came to the car. So we knew Corey was gonna. So me and Corey went up there to wait and tell him to leave again. He didn't want to listen again, so we asked him to leave multiple times, and that's when he called Corey the N-word, and it escalated from there.
What did you see happen from there?
From what I seen is I heard him telling Corey told me to call the cops off rip. So I was calling the cops, I was calling my manager, I was calling everybody. And the dude, he kept on being violent, very rude. So
when you say violent, like physically violent,
no,
or
just
verbally?
I don't think he physically touched Corey, but mentally, trying to get into Corey's mind,
sure.
Mess with him and around with his head. So then Corey, he was like, okay, we're gonna ask you one more time. We're gonna either, you're gonna leave or we're gonna call the cops. I was already calling the cops. So he didn't want to leave. He was like, there's a bunch of niggas, this, that, and third, your names. Corey was like, one more time, and he called him another name. and that's what happened.
And there you go. Shout out to Corey. Maybe or maybe not. You see what I'm saying? That's what y'all wanted Anton and Corey Holcomb to do. Say it again. Say it again. Listen, that 77-year-old man had more balls than Futon, huh? He said, hell, yeah, ninja. And that was his last words.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
Man.
Kumbaya, my lord, kumbaya. So freaking unfortunate. They got my brother here. He got it. He's I don't know, he's snitching. He ain't snitching, ain't in no gang. But he telling. He doing something that's undesirable. Like Mr. You know what? Again, I can't help but have respect for the old code, for the old crook, the old, you know what I mean, the old bootleggers, because there was a code. You knew off to you know off top, there's rules to certain happenings. Like Mr. certain things you say, man. I was scared, man. I don't know what he was reaching for. You know, before he came in, dude told me, said, man, I'm scared. I hope he don't try nothing. I'm terrified. Come on, man. Let your brother, but that's me. I am my brother's keeper. Let your brother's anxiety be your anxiety. God dang it. But here we are. These youngest don't know because ain't nobody told them. But we trying to teach y'all now. Don't wind up in this position. Stop going upside folks' head.
I was right here, and I was on the phone with my manager and the police officers at that time. Police officer at that time, and that's what happened.
So what happened after that, after he said that?
Corey punched him, he was on the floor, and he was on the phone.
Okay, and you were standing like
right around here on the phone.
Okay. Is he, and of course, he's a normally regular, he comes through
He
here?
comes here a lot, and he's very, like, verbal. Like, I guess he doesn't know how to, be respectful. So
normal people know how to be respectful. He choose not to be.
He wasn't being respectful.
I mean, it's horrible.
Yeah, so he does this a lot. I've had multiple times where
he does this a lot. That's what I'm saying. They was at Grant. See what I'm saying, man? Y'all can't let this stuff build up and then explode. This was not a one-off. Corey was sick of it. Granted, you can quit, tell your boss, but here we are. What they choose to do, not serve him. You say, you know what? You come here every day with this bull jive. Get out of here. That white man said, I'm coming inside. I'm with the smoke. I'm with the damn smoke. All right? Which one of you ninjas told me I ain't getting no damn coffee? Who? He said, I said it. You said it, boy. You ninja. Say it again. This is crazy. Think about this.
I got to say it. I got to give my testimony from being a reform crash out. I know many times Gavin X and his brother talking me off some ledge. I can hit him now. If Gavin X, we working here, and this dude coming, I'm like, Gavin, I'm about to do X, Y, and Z. Gavin gonna say, what stripes you gonna get? That old man, what's he gonna prove? That's what he would say. What is it gonna prove? You gonna look dumb. You think you tough because you getting roughhouse an old man? And he would say, when he come in here, keep telling me you ain't gonna serve him and let him go upside your head. Can you take a hit from a 80-year-old man? Let him knock you out and we're gonna get paid. That would have been a movie that came in there, would have been on Professional, sir. We're not serving you today. We're not serving you. Get out of here. Get out of here and let him just swing on me. And I would have been a victim. Whop on the ground. I could laugh. 80-year-old man knocked me out. I could laugh about that forever. You gotta be smart.
Yeah, or at the very least, just wait for the cops. So that was it. The cops were called. Maybe he thinking like the cops ain't gonna get here in time, and I just let him call me a ninja, and you ain't gonna get away with this. This is, civil justice. You can't do it. You ain't Batman. You can't just take this stuff into your own hands.
You ain't no knock-knee vigilante. Shout out to Mr. Knock, previously known as G Honda.
Had to go through it. He gets mad because we don't know his order. But we don't know your order because we cannot physically see your face.
Sure. Hello. Manager?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you able to A, I got a thumb drive, or B, if we're able to get it, email it? What's better for you? I'll have it emailed to you.
Okay.
I'll have my loss prevention guy.
Okay.
Send it to you. Let me go out.
Give me an email address.
Yes, sir. I'll call him now, as a matter of fact, to go ahead and get him to do it.
Okay.
Police requested the store's surveillance footage, and it told the exact story the two employees told. Instead of leaving the property as the employees requested, Vanell Cook parked his car and walked inside the store. Seeing this, Corey Pujols, the on-duty manager, immediately told a coworker to call the police. Cook approached the service counter and continued arguing. Pujols stayed on the opposite side, separated by a waist-high swinging door, and repeatedly told Cook to leave the store. During the confrontation, Cook used a racial slur, calling Pujols the N-word. At that point, Pujols stepped through the swinging door, moving closer but keeping his hands at his sides. He warned Cook not to say the word again. Cook repeated the slur. In response, Pujols threw a single punch to Cook's jaw. Cook fell backward, struck his head on the concrete floor, and lost consciousness. Pujols then walked away as emergency services were already being called. The victim, Vanell Cook, was later revealed to be a registered sex offender with a long criminal history involving child exploitation. Prosecutors would later describe him as an unsympathetic victim, but legally, none of that justified the punch. The officers eventually did what they had to do.
Oh. There you go. Yeah. Don't matter who he was. Could have been Dahmer. You still, your actions, you know, yeah. I mean, you could have did a civil arrest or something, but I mean, nonetheless, this dude he was a unsavory victim. Like, man, it was like, this dude is scum of the earth. And nobody really felt bad, but according to the law, you just can't do this. You'd be setting a bad precedence to just let people punch people in the face like this and go home.
Yeah, there you go. I agree. You know what? I think because I can really understand how the N word, especially with the hard R coming from that face. Did you see his face? My gosh, his face was infuriating. Like you said, Sister Ebony Dean, his clan ancestors, oh my goodness. He looked like a daggone Beavis and Butthead character. He looked like an evil mother sucker. The N-word should be, saying it coming from a white person should be a criminal act. Why? Cotton Hill. Oh, he do look like Cotton Hill. I ain't got no shins. Yo. But yeah, that should be a word that if you say, what do they call, like a fighting word or a terroristic word? It should, because of the terror it was used for, to inflict upon us, man. It should be like, I don't know, something to it, some kind of word where if you say it, you could meet this kind of demise.
And like I said, look at these old white folks, MAGA, you know, they want their country back. This dude was 77, born in the 40s. You know, his parents born probably in the his grandparents was alive when he was coming up. They was born in 1800s. Y'all must understand, his name Vanell Cook. They probably from the damn Cook plantation. So shout out to everybody out there. If your last name is Cook, you probably come from his lineage or that's a real thing with these old timers.
I kill 50 men.
So it's unfortunate, man. Here we go.
Sex offender with a long criminal history involving child exploitation. Prosecutors would later describe him as an unsympathetic victim, but legally, none of that justified the punch. The officers eventually did what they had to do.
And it feels better in here.
I'm sorry. You're good.
Locked up, brother.
Yeah. They told me what happened. I feel for you 100% right now. What I'm accepting is not acceptable in any way, shape, or form. I understand your anger and your level of frustration that would exist too. And this is one of those things that there's one thing that's steering us right now, and it's the level of this. It's in critical condition right now. He has a brain strong right now, and subconscious and everything. So I'm going to pray for you and for him that he recovers, because pain is consistent. You know what I'm saying? It's the level of injury. Had he not been this injured,
a lot of things that get done. Just like I said, nobody's here to agree with what that guy said. None of us do that. And he deserves to take his place for that.
And like the cop trying to explain to him, you know, if this was just a simple fist fight and y'all dust yourselves off, you know, maybe y'all get some tickets and we can solve it in court. He said, we praying for his recovery. All right. Because this can go from an assault to a body. He said, it ain't looking good. I'm gonna tell you, it ain't looking good. He looking bad in that spittle. So we gonna pray he recover or it's gonna be bad.
Dang it, man. You know, man, oh man. You know, God dang it. God dang it. Obviously, we already know, spoiler alert. You know, y'all keep saying in chat he ain't make it. So, God dang it. Even the cops, even white indentured servant catcher is up here sympathizing, empathizing, talking about bringing the Lord into the room. They're like, he ain't worth a dang. Like, for your sake, we want him to survive. Like, that was pretty genuine, man. But God, no matter how genuine, how nice it sound, the law about to throw the book at him.
Understand that everybody here agrees on what Kentucky is wrong, what he said he was wrong. That's like I said, sometimes. So I'm afraid for him that he recovers, that will just hopefully go away. But for the time being, you're going to be charged with 1 count of battery on the open in jail until 65 years of age. You'll have a bond, so it's not going to be high. You're going to bond out tonight at some point. And then we'll just pray all of us. This guy recovers and everything will work itself out. You know what I'm saying? Is there anything you have that you want somebody to say here?
Yes, please. I'm his mom.
That's fine. Mom, you want to step over here and we grab all this stuff? Get that over. Do you want a bag? Ma'am, do you want a bag? I can give you a bag. Yeah, I've got one in here, or if you got one, that's fine. Like I said, he'll get a bond. Hopefully, as fast as possible, so he can get out and be done with it. But I mean, I called the state attorney's office. I just don't call Washington Division, and it's just unfortunate.
So as y'all see, that was his mom.
Execute Order 66.
Yes, that's his mom right there to the right. So she said, I'm the mom. She grabbed his phone. They explained to her, like, look, he gonna get down here with a bond, you know, come get him or whatever.
There you go. And you know what? We can conclude that his father's not in the picture, because in this situation, you calling off of work, you coming and you showing up. So yeah, again, that's something I had to realize and come to terms with. It's unfortunate. It's safe to say 100% of young men that are born in the gynocratic order, you are too damn emotional. Shout out to Kevin Samuels for preaching stoicism. I know some of y'all stoicism is overrated, whatever. Some of us got different fights. Adopt it. It's for your own good.
Have a seat in my Brother, what the detective was saying, we 100% agree. But when his head hit hard and everything, when they brought him out here, he was unconscious. Yeah. And then while he's up there, he's not doing good right now. He could get better, okay? So you go down, we'll tell Mom. Mom to do that. Yeah, you do that and I'll 1035 you. Do they? Okay, that's fine. It's just a hope, brother, that it gets better. Yeah. Okay, I know that was not your intent.
It was not.
It wasn't. I know that. You told me that right off the bat, man. It would have been different if it would have progressed and it would have been more physical after that, but it wasn't. Yeah. But everything, when something happens, everything is taken that happens in the entire situation. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So him falling, him getting the injury, him being elderly, again, he could be in the hospital and be completely fine by tomorrow. Okay? But we'll tell Mom. Mom can come down and bond you out. It should be, I think, a $1,000 bond or $100 is what bonds me. She can come down and bond you out. And I'm sorry about this.
I'm sorry because I still think, no matter what anybody thinks of me, I shouldn't have done it. I shouldn't. I agree with everybody.
Let me turn the air on for you. Let me talk to Mom real quick.
3 days later, on May 7th, 2021, Cook died from a skull fracture and brain contusions. Pujols was rearrested. and charged with aggravated manslaughter of an elderly adult, facing up to 30 years in prison. In March of 2022, prosecutors made a controversial decision. They reduced the charge to felony battery. Pujols was sentenced to 2 years house arrest, 3 years probation, 200 hours community service, mandatory anger management, and no prison time. Prosecutors cited key factors such as Pujols' clean record, the victim's aggression and racial slurs, and uncertainty under Florida's Stand Your Ground laws. One man's past made him an unsympathetic victim. The other's clean record spared him a prison cell. But in the end, a single punch thrown in anger ended a life.
There we go. So shout out to the young man. As y'all see, you know, he had a bunch of charges, but it got reduced down to felony battery, 2 years house arrest, 3 years probation, 200 hours community service, mandatory anger management, and no prison, which he should be done with all this stuff by this time. Be nice to get in touch with him, get him up here on the show, and because that's crazy. He doesn't, I mean, hopefully he doing well, because no matter what, he got to deal with that mentally, you know. Yeah, you catching a body like that, no matter whether it was just or not, he got to live with that.
That's true. That is true. You know, I would encourage the brother to go ahead and brush that off. This is divine. That brother was out here hurting babies. We see what's going on here with the X-Files. I'm highly triggered at the moment. This is beautiful. This is a little bit what I like to call a little bit of voodoo vengeance right there. Can't really explain it. This brother shouldn't have got off. He done went and deleted old white man. This is a black man with neck tattoos. He ain't supposed to get off. No. But God said, you know what? I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of extra ish today. Yes. Well done. I would love to start a GoFundMe for this, brother. There you go. But you're right, Mr. X. As just as it is, and it's just in the mother sucker, he got to deal with that. And he's saying he's a wholesome brother. A ninja like me, man, please.
So there we go. Like I said, shout out to this brother for getting off. And as far as this old man, may he rest in peace. Where we at?
Hell is hot. Ain't no water there. Oh, hell is hot. Ain't no water there. No ice, no tea, no lemonade, no Coke, no Sprite, no Gatorade. Oh, hell is hot. Ain't no water there. Hell is hot. Ain't no water there. No ice, no tea, no lemonade, no Coke, no Sprite, no Gatorade. Hell is hot.
Dude, that's a nice tune. So shout out to that brother. Like you said, Mr. X, hopefully he having a good time out here. Yeah, salute to him. Hopefully we can see him, man. One of my little hero.
Man, so here we go. In the meantime,
did you know that your support can change everything? If you enjoy the content we create and want to see more, there's a simple way to make a huge impact. Liking this video helps it reach more people just like you. Every thumbs up sends a message that you want to see more of this content. And sharing, that's where the magic happens. When you share this video with your friends, you're not just spreading the word. You're building a community of like-minded individuals who can join us on this journey. But wait, there's more. Subscribing to the channel is your ticket to never missing out on our latest videos. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you're always in the loop. And I can't thank you enough for being part of this amazing community. If you're feeling extra generous and want to support the channel even further, consider sending a Cash App or using Super Chats during our live streams. Every contribution, no matter how small, helps us create better content and bring you even more exciting videos. So, what are you waiting for? Like, share, subscribe, and let's grow this community together. Your support means the world to us, and I can't wait to see where this journey takes us. Let's make it happen together.
Shout out to AI. I don't know why I want to keep giving me a daggone earring. I used to have an earring, but it got ripped out. Now I got that popper ear. I got that split.
Man. So here we go, folks. If you're just coming in, hit the like button. We are talking about the fast food trap, sick bodies, weak minds, and jail time. Now we're going over to a more diabolical story.
Who shot?
Me.
Where at?
Pull my back.
Where at?
She shot here and she shot over there in her leg.
2 days before Christmas, police rush to a Domino's Pizza in Delwood, Missouri. Behind the building, they find 2 employees bleeding from gunshot wounds. Minutes earlier, someone had walked up to them, asked a single question, and opened fire. But the shooting didn't come out of nowhere. Earlier that same day, on December 23rd, 2023, officers had already been called to the same Domino's. The customer complaint had spiraled into a heated confrontation. According to the store manager, a woman called earlier about a problem with her order. She was given the corporate number, but that didn't end the dispute. The woman soon showed up at the store, along with her boyfriend. The argument quickly escalated. At one point, the woman crossed behind the counter and got into a physical fight with a store employee, according to reports and footage captured.
Yeah, these bitches in there jumped me. They came out or whatever and they jumped on me because I asked for a refund. I've been waiting for 6 days and I came up here and I asked him, where is my money? Because she just hung up on me.
Slow down. What I tell y'all, they crashing out in fast food places. We started off in McDonald's, they fighting. Then some guy in Dunkin' Donuts over some coffee and donuts. Now we here at Domino's talking about pizza. I mean, it's the brain is rotting. Ain't no way y'all crashing out over this.
Shout out to Brain Rot Reels. It is. Yes, it is rotting. You listen, desired outcome all 2026. I get it. The service industry is FUBAR. Mr. X Mr. Yes, we all agree. It's bad. Folks got bad attitudes. I just had an experience in the store. And you want to know what? I defeated her with kindness. It was a grand hyena of the gynocracy. I show up after trying to get some shoes. She didn't even say nothing to me. She just had the hand scanner. Wouldn't even look at me. I said, how you doing today, ma'am? How's your day going? And she broke. And she was like, oh, it's going fine, you know. And she got all pleasant and was very nice and kind. That's it. I know. It's called taking the high road. But you get a desired outcome and it could be rewarding. Or you could do this.
When I called, she told me, nobody's gonna hurt. It's a lady that just left who's an eyewitness. She called, right? Talking about the order from last Thursday. I told her it was from last Thursday. I cannot look at my order from last Thursday. I gotta give it home to the customer service. She overtalked me, blah, 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 blah. I did disconnect the call. I have to send the shot like you out here. I already told you I can't go all the way back next week. I told you the problem. I told you the solution, what I can do for you. She pulled up here. So she get out the car at the window and she swings on me. So you damn right. I'm finna swing back. You guys, anybody in here? She at the window, the man came in here, reached his arm and her at me first. So that's when I told him, y'all got me f***ed up. Or whatever, because the man got out the car first with his phone. So y'all can't hear me, y'all can't hear us because y'all got the music loud. First of all, nobody never said we can hear y'all. The bitch was mad because I said, I can't go all the way back to last Thursday to get your order for you. This lady right here who think the whole thing actually.
I'm sorry, I came back because she said my license plate number on there. I didn't want any issues because I just came up here to pick up a pizza. But this is the video.
Do you know who was the instigator?
She was the instigator. That's why I started recording it.
This is wild. All these bonquishas. Look at that brother back there just trying to pick his pizza up. Once again, I would have said y'all can have that pizza. I'm not walking into y'all tornadoes of madness. I'll be outside waiting for either the coast to clear or I'm going to get something else, even if I paid already. Y'all can have that. We going somewhere else, hell.
Y'all don't get it. Y'all didn't have to, well, some of y'all still in it, some of y'all did, but for those of you that didn't experience this, he is stuck in the gynocratic order. He don't know what to do. He got the law round and angry. Let me be clear. Big back, brutish, aggressive, melanated hyenas is around. He's sitting up. He's scared to move. He's scared to breathe too loud. He terrified. He can't move. He's sweating.
Because the first, when they ran out there, my kids were in the car and they were in here and she came in here towards them with it. They told my kids to get out of here and all I see is my kids running into the car, petrified because this lady is getting out her car about to fight this lady over pizza.
Her husband, so whoever the guy is had already reached through the window on me before this even happened. The guy had already reached through the window on me. Always do that. They come across the when you call the police on me. When y'all come across me, I'm at work. I'm clocked.
I told this juveniles.
No, these are grown. That's a grown ass woman running up on her.
Holy shit.
Yeah, she slung me down, but got her ass beat.
Where is she?
Well, I called it yesterday. No.
All right.
Once again, I don't serve you. We keep telling y'all it's best to be defensive. You are the victim when you're talking to the cops. Put all y'all hood ego to the side. Even like the last brother, I threw a right hook, laid him out. No, I was scared, man. I just threw my hands up and I don't know what happened. This woman, he looking at the video, they like, yeah, she threw her on the ground. Like, yeah, she threw me on the ground, but then I dragged her and I stomped her out after that. No, she threw me on the ground and I was just hurting and terrified.
There you go. Look how she slung me on the ground by my head. At that point, I thought she was going to delete me. I was fighting for my life. At that point, look at the violence she's inflicting upon me. There you go. But no, she said, look how I got up. She said, I ate that, officer. I ate that. Y'all should think we be joking. That brother, look at him. He ain't moved. You can see that. He's sitting there. He is showing that y'all don't get it. He's sitting there and he's sitting straight up. Ninjas don't sit straight. Ninjas don't sit straight up. You'll see him slouch every now and again. And he got his ankles crossed. He got his ankles crossed to show that is so unthreatening. He's like, I am not a threat. I am just here. Don't nobody hurt me, please.
Slung me down, but got her ass beat.
Where is she?
Well, I called it yesterday. No,
all right.
I called them because Clipper told me to call them. Okay, and it's clear what it says on the receipt.
You know what's clear? The video.
Here it is, right here. Yes, and what did it say?
It shows you assaulted her.
I assaulted her when she was the one who ran up on me. Not to mention, she was the one who came out of the store bothering me.
I just watched the video. You totally.
All rhinos.
I instigated it. So what was happening when we were right here at the window?
The only video I see is right
Oh, so all you see is right here. But even though I was at the window, I came up and I asked for my money back. She was the one who was getting an attitude. Why would she be out here and allow me to do that?
Listen here. Yeah, just a bunch of big back women at Domino's. Y'all got to do better. Domino's is bottom shelf pizza. Like, I mean, if it's 5 o'clock in the morning and you drunk and starving, maybe you can eat a slice. But if you're going to eat some pizza, go to a real pizza joint. Go see the old Italian guy that got the place that been open for 100 years. All right, get you a real slice of pizza. Y'all just be eating anything.
We used to have one of them around here. Giorgio's. Remember Giorgio's, Mr. X? Giorgio's was, you know, like, see, Mr. X, he
never heard. But yeah, just anywhere, wherever y'all live, there's always going to be an old Italian or a brick oven. Just anything, anywhere where you can get some fine pizza. There's somewhere everywhere in the country.
There you go. But one thing I didn't notice, listen here, we got to find lessons and do better. This is why we keep telling y'all sisters, step away from the table, unbig y'all backs. Look at every suspect in this the madness right as of so far, as of right now. They all huge, all angry, raging rhinos. Every woman there weigh more than every man there. And there's police officers here. There's guys that's here to protect and serve. And every sister is bigger and way more than them. That's abnormal.
And shout out to the brother Blaine, come through with the super sticker.
Appreciate you, brother Blaine.
And
money.
Shout out to Sister Ebony Dean. She dropped 25 in the Cash App, sponsoring the show. She says, salute to you both and Truth Over Lies Nation. Salute.
Appreciate you, Sister Ebony Dean.
Shout out to Ebony Dean coming through.
Come on, just bring it. I need you to stand up while y'all not moving. Come on. Don't make me push. Don't make me push. Thank you, sir. There go money. She touching you. Where they get that money? Where they get that money? I can see money from a long ways.
Elder Gregory Kelly,
That's right. Come on.
$100.
Everybody get something in your hand. Come on and put it right here.
Deaconess Elder Ebony Dean, $20.
There we go. And shout out to Lee Turner with the super sticker.
Appreciate you, brother Lee.
If she wasn't the one who was instigating it. She was the one who walked around and walked up on me. Are you kidding me? So why is she out of the store walking up on me? If she's not instigating it, you tell me that. So I got my fist up because I'm ready to defend myself. Are you kidding? Huh? And then did you see the other girl jump in it and hit me and kick me and shit? Did you see that?
Yeah. Take notes. This is what we talking about. He said they ran out on me. I was scared. I was defending myself. Did you see that girl kick me? I was afraid. This is how you play it.
Amen. And this is wild because she definitely was the aggressor. I could tell by her face. She looked just like Baby D off of one of them Fridays. Just like Baby D.
So you telling me they can assault me or run up on me, come out of the fucking store and run up on me, and they're not in the room? Let's go get our shit. We didn't start nothing. Come on.
Show them up on the ground.
Because I ain't gonna do shit.
Well, we could arrest you both.
Oh, come on then. I'm ready to go. Take me.
Because you
Take
two
me.
assaulted her.
Oh, that's
I ain't touched the motherfucker.
They just
I didn't
hit
touch
him.
nobody.
That dude was
Go ahead,
hitting him
man.
out here.
I didn't touch nobody,
Are you kidding me now? Come on, let's go. Let's go. We
I'm
don't need
serious,
y'all.
man. I
I
ain't
knew
touched
not to.
nobody,
I ain't
man.
gonna do shit.
The one that came up on me, I said, man, I don't
We
get
should have
with.
handled it ourselves. Let's go.
I
Let's
told
go.
you this, man.
We should handle it ourselves. Let's go. They down here for a refund. They got some kind of receipt. An order went wrong. And they we want our $25 back or whatever it is, $30. And things are going left over the economy. We are witnessing how bad things are in the hood.
And listen here, man. It's because that $30 is dire right now. $25 and $30 is the difference between eating tonight or going to sleep dreaming of food. So that's you. They don't understand the weight because what else could it be? If it was nothing to you, like, you know what, it ain't worth the headache. You could have that $30, or you know what, mail me a check next quarter. I don't care. It's $30. But to show up fisticuffs, like, I don't know what dollar amount I'm showing up ready. Come on, man. Come on.
Yo,
I
when
ain't
you
hit
watch
nobody,
that
man.
video, you do what you need to do.
So
with
you
this
see me
fucking
and somebody?
video. Come on.
I saw you help her
You
hold it down.
know-
I helped her get up and I pushed the girl
Let me
off my woman. You ain't,
come on.
he lying,
Come on.
man. You ain't seen me with
They not
nobody,
gonna do
man.
nothing. That's why they ain't got no money. And we won't
That's how
vote
you
for
get
any.
caught. You say what?
You can leave.
I didn't actually see you hit her.
Okay,
well,
so if I
so
assaulted
why
her
get an
or
assault charge
assaulted
for?
her, why didn't they call the police?
I
Why
helped her
didn't
get
they
off
call
the
the
ground.
police?
You
Why didn't they call the police? If I was
You
assaulting
motherfucker, why
them,
help my girl get off the
if
ground?
I was assaulting them, why didn't they
Yeah,
call the
they did.
police?
They did.
They did?
That's how we
That's
got
a
a call
lie. That's a lie. Come on.
Give me your,
Just
you got a
come on.
call, man? You gonna threaten me with arrest, and I ain't put my hands on nobody.
Thank you. Thank
That
you.
ain't
Not
cool,
to mention
man.
they came
I
out
just
the
had my girl off
store
the,
and assaulted me. Came out of the store. And so it's okay for them to come out and be aggressive. That's what you're telling me.
That's assault,
Because
man.
I asked
So y'all
for my
ain't
fucking money back, the money I paid for a fucking pizza that they fucked up, and I asked for my money back, and they get an attitude with me. And this bitch comes out the store and says, I'm gonna beat your ass. So I pull up and I'm like, bring your bitch, because I'm not afraid of you. You're not gonna threaten me and give me my fucking money.
So what happened? Are you telling me, you big blowed out woman, you walked into this store, all right, y'all opened the box, you like, oh, that's the wrong order. Let's go back in here. Excuse me, you fine people. I think I ordered pepperoni and there's sausage. I know, mistake, things happen. Is that how this went? And then you were so kind and they looked at you and said, shut up before we beat you down because you was being nice? How did this go? Like, she making it seem like she walked in there with pleasantries and they start threatening her.
She walked in, she threw the piece on the counter and turned her back. Say, I don't know who messed this piece up, but they got about 5 minutes to make it right. That's what she did. And Bonquisha violence ensued. Ignorant as heck. Ain't got no couth at all. Like you said, that's how I'm going in. Excuse me, good patrons. y'all too hurt. I know what y'all can't be nice to one another. I'm for real. And y'all know some of my story. Y'all can't be nice. Excuse me. Sorry to bother you. I know y'all busy, lunch hour, dinner rush, but this topping is incorrect. I don't eat pork. I don't eat this. They're gonna say, you know what? I'll go ahead and make you another one. You can keep that one, and I'm gonna make you another one. Now you got you a twofer for the inconvenience of a little extra time. Or you can have the law all in your face. Choose your options.
Are you kidding?
I don't understand. If how it's more people than one, get that's taught assault, this. man. They jumped on it, man.
I don't know. Are you kidding me? All I've been doing was sitting here waiting on them to be professional and give me my fucking money back. But that's okay. These bitches
bitches that started more than they can handle.
Okay,
We don't
so
need
when they
y'all
come
no
out
more.
the
Thank
store,
you. Come on,
they're
Yuri.
on my gal. That's
Come on,
not a
bye. No, listen. We ain't got nothing else to say. We can wait on them bitches when they get off.
Stop.
Go.
Wow, look at this.
Talk to the
No,
man, man.
let's go. We gonna handle this ourselves.
What time they close?
What time they close? Come on.
I mean, if y'all been here since the beginning, y'all see how this is building up. So that was purely egregious. Like you said, she pushing this grown man, this woman, a whole offensive guard with them damn leggings on. They just got to be funky. Y'all just will walk out the house and throw caution to the wind.
Caution, ain't no daggone caution. She done trap blocked this dude. Ain't no way. Do y'all not understand that you don't handle no man like that? Do y'all not understand that? That is downright criminal. Go ahead and flip it. What if it was a dude shoving his woman like that? The cops would be like, oh, whoa. But they laughing. Billy Bob, he let that woman handle him like that because it is funny. We don't feel sorry for him. Men, don't you ever be in no situation where a wildebeest of a woman think it's okay to pass block you out of any type of authority. She said, stop talking, get in the car, boy. That's what I heard.
Listen, I would say any man with a woman like this, you deserve it. You get no sympathy from me. If you out here dating these big blowout women like her, yeah, I can't sympathize with you. I feel like, keyword, let her. Yeah, she wouldn't have thought if this was a real situation, like you said, he getting everything he deserved.
Look at him. He trying to act like he got some authority. Ninja, don't crash out now. You gonna get home and got to sleep on the couch. Well, that's where you sleep anyway.
Go.
Stop.
Yeah, have a good evening.
Talk to the man,
No,
man.
let's go. We gonna handle this ourselves.
What time they close?
What time they close? Come on. Y'all gonna be in y'all ain't gonna. Yuri, get in this car. Come on and get in this car. We can take care of these bitches ourselves.
I got
They ain't gonna do shit.
Yeah, what?
I got his email so I can send a video.
Okay.
Stop.
You ain't gotta do shit because I ain't got no love. So I ain't worried about you. Bye.
Police arrived and separated everyone. No arrests were made. But before leaving, the woman uttered the words, "We're going to handle this ourselves." And her boyfriend, later identified as Yuri Hall, asked one chilling question. What time do they close? These words sounded ordinary until a few hours later when dispatch received this 911 call.
Hello? 911 location of your emergency. Somebody got shot in my workplace. One person or how many? Two people. Two people? Yes, ma'am. Okay, who shot them? I don't know. I think it was a drive-by.
The shooting had just occurred at the very Domino's officers left just hours earlier, and it wasn't looking good.
Who shot?
Me.
Where at?
To my bed. I don't know where he came from. He walked up on the side of us.
Go ahead and sit down right here. Go ahead and sit down. Who else?
Wickedness. I mean, he's just standing there hit. You can see her shirt is wet down by her waist. She's sitting in her back. Who knows? Adrenaline. This is a thing. Like I said, I know a buddy of mine got shot in the back. And he said he didn't even know for a minute, And after a while, he said, searching, taking clothes off. And somebody like, hey, it's a hole in the back of your shirt. And then it starts sinking in. And he said, he start feeling the burn. But when the adrenaline flowing, you don't even know if you hit. If you're in the heat of the moment, it's going to take a minute. Unless you hit multiple times or with something wild, But sometimes in some places, you might not feel it.
Yeah, if it don't hit nothing vital and shit, even sometimes if it do, yeah. But yeah, here we are. We acting like this is across the seas. We ain't having active war conditions over here, but sweet Jesus, trying to get it hot and ready. You might as well be in the middle of the daggone conflict going on. Unfreaking called for. Do the cops have some liability in this? You heard the narrator. These cops showed up. That woman wasn't showing no type of resolve, remorse. She was saying the most incriminating things as they recorded. What time they close? We gonna handle this ourselves. I tell you what, there could be a lawsuit on this law enforcement agency here because y'all supposed to make sure this don't happen. Y'all showed up once and y'all heard all this, and y'all didn't care to, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know.
When he came, he walked up on the side of us.
Go ahead and sit down right here. Go ahead and sit down. Who else shot? Just you?
No, she's in the back. No, I'm not. I don't know what she said.
662. We got one.
I mean, that's just wild. He just on the phone shot. This is hood stuff. This is like wild-ish. You got to be from the depths of the hood to even be like, what are you doing? She on the phone with somebody. You know, they doing TikTok challenges. Somebody need to be in the car and rush you to the spittle. All right, you could be bleeding out. Who knows? He gonna say sit down. You know, cop don't get take a seat, relax. Yeah.
I got a teachable moment here. This is sympathy for you, sisters. Y'all know how wrong y'all are treated by healthcare professions because they have a sick thought that black women don't feel pain. I'm on record saying y'all too damn strong for your own good. Cause god dang it, what man walked past a woman that has been hit with lead? Like, come on, man. But y'all look at her, so tough. Show some pain. God dog. Man, I'm like, I'm hollering. Talking about, she like, look, yeah, I'm hit. I don't know. I'm cool. You know what I mean? Hand me a piece of chicken. No, man. My sisters, yeah, don't feed into this. It's okay to show pain. It's okay to hurt.
No, she's in the back. No, I'm not. I don't know what she said.
662. We got one female shot to the left side ribs. Where?
She shot here and she shot over there in her leg.
Okay. All right. 662.
You see that? That's how you supposed to be. But she hit multiple times. She's like, hey, look at Brad. Brad, where your wounds at? Wow, this like the damn plantation. Brad way in the back. Y'all ain't doing the easy work. Everybody else getting hit with lead. Where they at? Brad, like, look, she hit here. She hit in the leg. All right, in the hand in the leg. I mean, she tried to push something away. They must have been trying to run. They get hit in the back. They was trying to, I don't know. This is wild.
They really came back and aired out dominoes. Is it dominoes? Like, that's
wild.
Like, ain't no way, man. This ain't GTA San Andreas. You done went up and shot the clucking bell. That's what. How much lower can we get? That's what I want to know. How much lower can we get? This ain't a time like y'all done risked life and limb over dough, tomato paste, and fake cheese product. I'm gonna leave y'all with that. Folks is bleeding out over dough, tomato paste, and fake cheese product.
Yeah, it's been a hell of a night so far. We just seen the man bleeding out over a cup of coffee and a donut. We seen people crashing out over McNuggets. Here we are, the fast food trap. Sick bodies, weak minds, jail time. It's all bad.
We here. We've been trying to warn y'all. The folks, the health nut says y'all like to call them. Folks call me a health nut. Now that's wild. We've been trying to warn y'all. We here now. The brain rot has set in. Everybody, just take a seat. All we can do is observe.
And shout out to Nais. Says, I really think her man wanted to be arrested to escape this woman. He walking through the police. He kept talking. I think he was begging to be arrested.
He was an indirect cry for help. I sensed that too. Good eye.
Yeah. So listen, we're going to keep mining through this. Might have to circle back to this, Nais, to this comment.
Money, 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 money.
And shout out to Major Drama. Gifted 5 memberships.
Brother Major Drama got the coldest truth over lies hoodie in the game. Appreciate you, brother.
Make sure y'all thank that brother. Yeah! Boom, shakalaka! So here we go. Make sure, listen. Now it's about to go left. We're going to get some details.
Where?
She shot here and she shot over there in her leg.
Okay. All right. 662. Second female shot in the leg and in the hand. Since is the person here?
We don't know. I heard cops right here. I've got these people in here that
They are ensuing straight panic.
Subject shot. One shot here, one shot in the back. Yeah.
I mean, people are risking life and limb for minimum wages. I mean, my God, y'all in more line of danger than the Secret Service. I mean, man, y'all really catching hot lead at Domino's in these places is crazy.
And I got to touch on it. Within this hysteria, pain, and trauma, I got to call it out because we sick. There is a heightened degree of excitement, pleasure, excitement. I'm telling you, girl, come down here. They just did a drive-by. I done lived this. They are hype. The kids at Gam Gam's house is spreading like wildfire. And folks are not concerned because they are worried about the loss of life and health. They are concerned because they want to know what all the excitement is about. They want to be seen. They want to be part of the conversation. It's sick.
Okay, can I have you stand over here? Stand over here.
Why you got a purse like that working there? See what I'm saying?
And what you can do? I got back here. One shot in the leg and then bleeding the hand. Watch out. Please stand over there, guys. Please stand over there. They won't let us in.
I'm assuming too.
Blowed out cops hurt my soul. Look at big old blowed out. What you gonna do?
I see that. See if it's on.
Anything else on the bag or anything?
Not right now.
This is it.
Two women had been shot behind the building. Cameron Carter had been struck in the abdomen. Shania Brock was hit multiple times in the hand, hip, and thigh. Both women were eventually rushed to the hospital, while officers began investigations and pieced evidence together at the scene.
So, what happened? What did you see?
Well, I was actually back here, just in the back of the store, and I heard pop, pop, pop right outside the door, and then they came tearing in and yelling, "Oh, cops!" She got shot.
Okay. So, that's his information. Give her. She's gonna go.
Yeah. So something fishy about Brad. Hey, Brad, like, I don't know. They was out back. I heard pop, 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 pop. And I heard folks running, talk about calling the cops. Brad's, I mean, man, that's wild as hell.
Listen here, Brad outnumbered and Brad on work release. He been clean for a while. He ain't got time for this. All right. That's why he like, look, I was out back. I heard stuff. I don't know nothing about nothing. What else y'all need? I can't be having conversations with cops. I'm on work release, man. I see you, Brad. He trying. He a good old wholesome white man.
Man, around all ninjas. Brad, yeah, this the local fiend. Like you said, fresh out, all that.
Right outside the door, and then they came tearing in and yelling, "Oh, cops!" She got shot.
Okay. So that's his information. Get her. She's big license. Gonna go. Which is a good thing.
Over pizza.
Hold on. I got it. Okay. Everybody else, what's wrong about you? I'm gonna go back because he said that they're outside in the
This is wild as hell. They like Domino's. These are employees. I wonder if they can sue Domino's, or at the least the branch, whoever the owner. Probably not, because they ain't got no money. How they gonna even get started?
Some kind of insurance claim, something. Come on, man. This ain't cool. This ain't cool at all. And again, I can't help but see the more wicked side. Whenever they keep going to the front entrance, the front area, all of them folks over there to the left of the door facing out, they ain't helping the situation. It's irking me, man. They're over there. They just keep making phone calls. They just keep going through, hey, such guy shot it, blah, blah, blah. And they texting and calling. They are spreading mass hysteria through the hood. Again, it's not to alert folks, trying to be, they're not worried about life. They are just, it's exciting. Yeah, I remember I told you this is gonna be an event. They're gonna recall. Remember that happened? Remember, I let you know I called you first. This is how this goes. This is excitement.
Yes. And I see y'all saying like workers' comp, insurance. They're gonna have to fight for anything. They got to make phone calls and go to the office here. It's gonna be a lot of jumping through hoops. And then once they do get approved, they're gonna be getting like $200 a week or something. They're gonna be like, you know what? I'm better off just going back to work.
That part.
I got hers. I didn't get hers yet.
Get the transport. Get the on the front. Hurry up.
Well, there's 2 shell cases right here. I need to get hers.
How much you want to start an ID? I was going to get 2 going.
Ma'am, do you have an ID? You have an ID?
It's in the bag in the job.
Okay. All right.
So that we can get some stuff to start helping out, okay?
What's your first and last name, ma'am?
Samaya Brown.
Spell that for me.
SHANRYA.
Doctors later determined Carter's wound was mostly super.
She up in here looking like a dude. I thought that was Bro-Rilla or something. So, yeah, these are studs, masculine, big, brutish, wide back hyenas. I know what went down. No pleasantries, nothing but insults and threats.
Can y'all see what we saying, ladies? Whenever we are constantly getting on y'all about y'all obesity and rage. Look, say y'all ain't got obesity and rage like wildebeest and rhinos. Y'all pewing up the pizza place, and every last person involved weigh more than a man. There's a connection, a correlation, if you will. No, it ain't y'all in my thyroid. It's hereditary. That's fine. Come up with whatever excuse you want to. Just enjoy these outcomes.
Official, but Brock's injuries were far more severe. One of the bullets destroyed her pinky finger. Despite their injuries, both victims were eventually able to tell investigators exactly what happened. The shooter had approached them while they were on a break behind the store. He was wearing a ski mask, but before firing, he asked a question: "Who jumped my girlfriend?" Moments later, he pulled out a handgun and fired about 5 shots. Both victims ran into the building as the gunfire erupted. Investigators later recovered multiple .40 caliber shell casings and a bullet fragment from the scene. The victims quickly identified the shooter. It was the same man from the earlier confrontation that afternoon, Yuri Hall.
Look at this ninja. Unhinged. Y'all can't tell when people unhinge. Like you say, man. Steer clear of some people. Don't even engage with them. Look at this ninja. Like, he showed up with a 40 caliber too, sending hot stuff. And she just sitting there hit with that 40 at close range. She just on the phone. Like, there must have been some old ass Full Metal Jackets from like the 1800s. Barely had any blow. I mean, they barely fired. Just poof, poof. That must have been some bull job. I don't know what they got hit with.
Tell you what, he took Stubrilla's pinky clean off though. Yeah. Then he got that.
Well, she must have grabbed it. So if he walked up on him, she grabbed it and they got to run in or something.
She was that's messed up. This is a wicked prophecy fulfilled. I'm waiting for somebody to say these dots don't continue to connect. The Gynocratic hyena order. Who is at the bottom of the totem pole? Glory to KS. The men, the adult men, the top adult women. Under adult women, children, female children. Under that, male children. Under that, adult men at the very bottom. Your big back brutish girlfriend got jumped on. Time to crash out. That's your only position. You got no other worth. You bring in no resources. You can't fix nothing. You've been trying to fix the lawnmower for 5 seasons. All right, it ain't happening. Go and get your rusty old 40 and go ahead and do my bidding. Here we are.
Yes, and shout out to Nais when you sent this earlier super chat saying he was trying to escape. Look at that face. That's why I say maybe he was. He knew she was going to make him crash out. Some of these men know they ain't got no choice. He like, she gonna make me come back down here and do her bidding.
She was being terrible. When they got home, she said, go do somewhere else. Like the wife off of John Q. She do something, and he did something.
In the earlier confrontation that afternoon, Yuri Hall. Investigators traced the suspect to a home in St. Louis County. When officers arrived, they found Hall inside his girlfriend's residence. He was taken into custody without incident. When detectives attempted to question him, Hall invoked his right to an attorney. But by that point, investigators already had strong evidence, witness statements, victim identifications, body camera footage from the earlier police call, and physical evidence from the scene. Prosecutors charged Hall with 2 counts of first-degree assault, 2 counts of armed criminal action, and unlawful possession of a firearm, a charge made even more serious because Hall was already a convicted felon from a prior murder case. In November of 2025, a jury found him guilty. In January of 2026, a judge eventually sentenced him to 2 life sentences for the assaults, plus 3 additional years for armed criminal action. Under Missouri law, that life sentence equals 30 years. Meaning Hall will serve 33 years in prison. He will not be eligible for release until he is 88 years old.
Man. So here we go. He been charged. I guess he didn't get attempted homicide. That ain't really a thing anymore, but he was out on a previous deletion case. And I've been telling y'all, they just will release people back into the hood. I've been stressing that. Please. We talked about it yesterday with Diamond's husband. I mean, like this guy, he might be out before then. Who knows? Some early parole when he about 60. I mean, it is what it is. They just be letting folks out with bodies or whatever.
Back to the beginning. All this, 2 counts of this, 2 counts of that, all over a funky pizza that probably cost all of $1.25 worth of ingredients to make. And we got people getting pew-pewed and ninjas going to prison for the rest of their life. 88, you ain't gonna see 88. Ain't gonna see it. Terrible. Enjoy your time. Don't drop the soap. Don't be stupid.
Man, enjoy this pit for now.
Madness. Fuck is you talking about?
This is Sparta!
You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to hide. You gotta count your blessings. You're sitting at the table. You hear me? Ooh, child, things will get brighter.
Ain't no way, man. That's the Gynocratic order. Crash out for the grand hyenas. You have no other value. You are expendable. Prove us wrong. That brother wasn't treated like he was expendable. They said, go, just go. And it's over. They never seen him. He in prison. It's over. They sent him out. That was the last time his girlfriend sent him out the house. You get that? She said, go. And he never returned.
So here we are. We ain't done. We ain't done yet.
Hit the like button. Take a second. Make sure you all hit the like button. Make sure you all are subscribed to the channel as we are on this journey. And make sure to support the channel by hitting the Cash App, hitting the Super Chat. Please and thank you.
So here we go. We got an even more diabolical story. Same place, same places, I guess. Fast food. That's the theme. I think we're back at McDonald's.
How do you get worse than that?
What? No, I saw everything. I saw everything. When she shot the girl and everything, I told her.
This entire case started inside a McDonald's on a quiet December afternoon. But what happened in the next few minutes would leave one woman dead, 3 sisters in police custody, and an entire family shattered forever.
I know you do. I know you do. You just gotta calm down and stop crying. Everything's gonna get better. There's a way you can call and you can play.
On the 23rd of December, 2023, officers were called to the McDonald's on Ralph David Abernathy Boulevard, where the scene was already chaotic. Witnesses were shaken, employees were crying, and the victim, Kamanika Woods, a mother of 4 in her 30s, was being rushed to the hospital with a gunshot wound that would soon take her life.
Shot this girl over some damn food, man. What? No, I saw everything. I saw everything when she shot the girl and everything. I told her.
Appreciate you. What you need? What you need, son?
Oh, man.
I remember when I lost my mind.
Here we go. We got these 3 sisters and this woman, Bonquisha, a 30-year-old 4 for 4 single mom working at McDonald's. All right, get into it with a host of Bonquishas, and it goes left. I mean, man.
Again, we got to give props when it's due. Shout out to the Boondocks. A ninja moment. All over some mac sauce. over some chicken chicken nuggets. Absolutely not. You got to have a sixth sense. You walk into certain places, man. Y'all can't, I don't know. I believe we all got it. Y'all got to tap in. You can't tell when the Reaper is near. Come on. Like dealing with folks, you just like, you know what? This ain't worth the fight. I might get pew-pewed. And did.
A mother of 4 in her 30s.
Probably gonna get their name in a minute.
QRV1.
According to early witness accounts, the situation started as a verbal argument between the victim and 3 sisters, including 19-year-old Tanaya Evans. Voices were raised. Hands were moving. Nobody could even agree on what the argument was truly about. But what everyone remembered was the sudden shift from words to violence. Inside the McDonald's office, officers reviewed surveillance footage.
Is there another angle?
Yeah.
Like literally like right in front of the door. Like where everybody's standing right now. Is there a camera there?
Once the officer reviewed the CCTV, they had what they wanted, and all three sisters were brought into custody, all to be interrogated separately. Here's what the first sister had to say.
What's your name? Who? Marlo? One second. Spell your first name for me. M-A-L-O. What's your last name? And what's your date of birth? Where do you stay? You said missing?
Let me give you another address.
I remember when I lost my mind. I can't. She in there with a damn bonnet on. They was in McDonald's. Y'all done deleted somebody. Y'all in there with pajamas, bonnets, and Crocs at McDonald's. You can't script this stuff.
Do y'all?
And it's oversized. It don't even fit. What the hell?
I got stuff. I'm just looking at the whole time. It's triggered the heck out of me. Y'all know I'm big on appearance because it's about desired outcome. It ain't got to do with vanity. Like y'all ain't even proper crooks. You look like a suspect. You look like you always up to no good. And guess what? You most likely is. You look like a criminal. Just walk around with a funky bonnet and a dark gray drab bubble coat on. You think, my gosh.
You said missing?
Let me give you another address because I get mail and stuff.
24. So there was a situation that transpired at the McDonald off of Ralph and Gill, and you was there during that time. What happened out there? What led to this event?
From the beginning, so we were in the drive-thru line, ordering food, trying to place 2 orders through the drive-thru. One for cash, one for card. They informed us that since they're short on staff, that they're only, I'm doing straight from like, I don't want to miss this.
I appreciate that.
They informed us that they're short staff, we can only do one, so we put all our orders together, then we went to the window. Our order wasn't complete when we got to the window. We were trying to tell the lady we wanted to add more food to the order. And she explained to us that she's new, because it seemed like
it's already ninja moments. It's already they in the drive-thru. We got 2 orders. We paying one with cash, one with card. Here we go. Why don't you just give her the cash and y'all just pay with the card? Don't know, but that's one of the story. All right, she ain't got change and she ain't about to overpay or underpay. So it got to be exact. All right. Then they get to the deer and then they say, we want to add stuff on and throw in a 4-piece. I forgot the milkshake, fries. And they like, what?
And the order was tailor-made. That's the big thing. Yeah, y'all, I don't work fast food. Y'all irk my soul. Hey, yeah, they be building their own damn sandwiches. That's what they be doing. My boy used to do that. He used to get a McDouble with Mac sauce. That's a Big Mac minus a piece of bread in the middle. He did the math. And that's what they be doing. Let me get a McDouble. Hold this, add this, only put 3 pickles up under the lettuce. They out here acting like Bubble Bass off of SpongeBob. No pickles.
they had, the lady who first took our order seemed like she had a little attitude or whatever. So when we went to the window, it was a different lady, and she explained to us, "Oh, we're sorry. I'm sorry. I'm new to working or whatever." And she was like, "Oh yeah, we all understand." Because at first we thought it was attitude or whatever. So we paid for our food, went to the second window to receive our food, and we looked in our bags, didn't have everything in it. So we went inside to tell them with our receipt and let them know that all our food was not in our bags. So, like, you know, fast food people don't like they making their food or whatever. So I guess they seemed like they were a little, you know, attitude or whatever to make the food. And then my sisters was one of my sisters, hold on, let me not miss this. Okay, so we were still waiting for our food. Then somebody in the back said, can y'all, why they still here? And then one of my sisters made a comment and said, if we had all our food, we would be gone. So then, after one of the ladies in the back said that, the lady who was in the front register, I guess she catch drift of all the emotions or whatever. And see, my sister was like right here. This is, you know, where people stand, and this is their, you know, whatever. My sister was right here getting the sauce from their inside, and the lady from the cash register was like, back up, doing this like this. And she had an attitude, and I'm not sure what my sister said to her. Then the lady who had got shot was saying, she had spoke up and said something and was telling the girl, like, I already know, like, girl, so basically, like, trying to stick up for the register lady. So
you have the right to remain silent. You are not about to sit in here with this investigator and justify deleting somebody. Why y'all keep doing this? Yeah, the one that got shot. Yeah. She was talking and she came over and we was trying to leave, but they were, y'all ain't just shut up. You digging the hole. All right. But here we are. And then she keeps saying emotions, attitude. She gonna say, yeah, they caught when all the emotions going on. And what y'all call it what it is. Attitudes, hissing and spitting.
Yelling and fussing. They better hurry up. Y'all was not sitting there peaceful or having a separate conversation. As y'all standing there, y'all talking bad to, at, and about them. Yeah, because they back there. They need to hurry up with that. I see that dusty wig back there. Y'all are evil. Yeah, she stank anyway. Hurry up with my McNuggets. And yeah, violence gonna ensue. Yeah, because all of these emotions and feelings.
Yes, or just the number one thing is you broke. You work at McDonald's. So, or wherever, they're in Dollar General. You work at Dollar General. You work at Walmart. You broke. And these people don't even be having jobs. That's the crazy part. They really be broke and dusty, but they be clowning people that work at McDonald's and stuff.
It's amazing. Right quick, I remember I got my first car. It wasn't pretty. 85 Dodge Diplomat. My goofy peers used to laugh at me as they was walking and I was driving. That's the hood. Yeah, you raggedy. You ain't even got no car or job. What you talking about, man?
then the other lady, I guess the lady taking up for the register lady felt like that was her way to get buck or get big. So she was just walking back like, yeah, because nobody wants to smoke, like nobody want to, basically trying to antagonize, saying she want to fight or whatever. And then one of my sisters was like, what you doing all that for, or something, saying like you could clock out or whatever. And then one of my other sisters was just saying the same thing. And the lady in the back, and the lady who was the guest, who spoke up for the register, cash register lady, was saying stuff like, antagonizing too, basically saying, oh, call somebody and told them to bring her file in or whatever, because these 4 hoes tripping or whatever, something like that. And one of my sisters said something like, I got it on me, shoot who or whatever, like basically saying she was going, the lady was basically saying she was going to shoot first. Then, as we got our food, one of the men, I guess she was a manager at when McDonald's, she had came up to me and my other sister, the pregnant sister, and asked us, like, did y'all get everything? Are y'all okay with y'all need or whatever? And me and my sister thought we were okay, and we was walking out. And then the other lady still kept talking crazy. As we walking out, me and my other sister trying to get me and my 2 other sisters to leave out. And then it's, the lady who told somebody to go get that file had walked up to one of my sisters. And when I looked, she saw her hand. I don't know what she did. Her hand went like this, and my sister's head went like this. So I turned around, put my foot down, and tried to grab my sister, because I ain't gonna lie, So And next thing you know, I just heard pop. So I'm thinking, I'm looking for my sisters, and then I'm just thinking it was a lady that did the shooting, because she said she was gonna shoot first. And then I'm looking, and I see her on the ground, and then we trying to leave. And I see a man with my sister holding her, like trying to not let her go. And then that's when we had called our mama, and we went to go get her. And yeah, came back, my sister and them caught her. And that should be it.
Yeah. Thank you, Bonquisha, for snitching on your sister. All right, she did it. All right, all this over a McDonald's sandwich. They in there fighting. These are young ladies in there fighting. Grown women work. This is part of it. These are high school jobs. Shout out to Ebony Dean. So when you are grown as hell, 30 years old with 4 kids working at McDonald's, there's going to be frustration, which most of the people probably got kids at jobs they shouldn't be working at. Then you got these ignorant people coming in there, and it's just clashing. They already mad to be at work. Y'all got these crazy orders. They messing them up. It's a recipe for a disaster every time.
That's why I'm thankful, for all my job experiences, because I can empathize with anybody working. I know what it's like dealing with unruly folks. That's why I would never be that person. I get my wife to do whenever she deals with ignorant customer service folks. She got more patience. But there's so many holes in this story. Do you hear how she recalling this? She's like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? First, she said she's gonna get the fire. So that's what she's trying to incriminate the woman they got shot. She said she was gonna get the pew pew first, but my sister got to hers. But it was self-defense because she said she was gonna get hers.
This man holding your sister, did you see him hold your sister down? Or what altercations transpired between them two?
I did. It was me and my 2 sisters was trying to let him go. Let him take him off her because he had the gun to her head, like
was it her gun or his gun? Or?
I'm not sure whose gun it was. I just seen him over there. I was trying to touch them, like let her go, but at the same time he got a gun and it's to her head, and then next thing you know the gun started to release. So I pushed back like, sir, just let her go. Not knowing who shot who still at the same moment. So I'm thinking,
where did your sister get a gun from?
I'm not sure where she got the gun from, but it was already on her.
And you never seen it before?
No.
During questioning, the first sister told detectives that the victim threatened to shoot first. If the victim indeed said that, and she actually had a gun on her, it would have a big impact in the case. But what does the second sister have to say?
So,
man. This woman out here with a damn bathrobe. Ebony Dean, excuse my English, they got on bathrobes, bonnets, pajamas, Crocs. Like they was going to McDonald's casually, just funky as hell, up in there stinking. Ain't nobody washed their cudacatas. And this is just, it's wicked.
There's no way you don't stink moving like this. I you know what? I love holding myself accountable. I asked my kids, I asked my son recently, I said, how would you feel, son, if I dropped you off at school wearing pajama pants and my walk around the house robe? He said, don't do me like that, Dad. Don't do me like that. I said, why? I be seeing parents do it all the time. What's the difference? Even the babies got shame, baby. I love to hear it. This stink. How you gonna come out the house? These type of folks wear their shoes in their house. I'm calling y'all out. If you wear pajama pants and stuff outside, you wear outside shoes all through your house, and you dirty and funky.
How did it get to that? I'm saying,
When we got in there, mind you, they already missed. They claimed that we had fake twins, but we didn't have fake twins.
Somebody that worked there?
Yeah, they was like, we had fake twins. We had fake twins. Y'all never gave us the food and our change. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so y'all give us our food or whatever. Mind you, in the drive-thru at first, y'all give us our food. We only got half of the food. So we started telling them like, we missing this. So they getting attitudes and shit, but y'all should have had it right. So we like, oh, we're gonna come in the inside. So we come in the inside. We standing at the counter. I'm standing like this way, but I'm just standing at the counter, but I'm turning towards the counter. So the girl was like, we telling the lady what.
No, what I was getting at is,
how you doing? There was so many of y'all. I guess it could happen so fast because none of them stopped to the one.
We didn't even know my little sister had the gun on her too. Got intimate. This was so crazy. Then before my sister even pronounced that she had a gun, later I already called for like, yeah, I had all y'all with all four of y'all. This exactly what came on her shit. I had. That's why we asked for the camera. She like, she started calling people was coming in there. She like, I had y'all whole shot. So then when my sister turned and she was like, hell, who shot? And took on her like. I got one too, like type shit. So later was just said,
yeah, we got one too type. And what do we notice about this group of hyenas? They fit. We got collarbones. These fit funky hyenas are twice as angry as them blowed out ones because they got more energy. All right. So they really be with the smoke as we see.
So brutish. She said, I got that fire. Like, yo. Everything y'all say is so incriminating, man. Y'all sound like gang members. Look, and then she ain't got nothing up under the robe. My goodness. Look, I would call this, you trying to entice the cop. She done open her arm. Now you got flesh showing. She was so comfortable. She got on like a bra, some shorts, a pink robe, and some slippers. She comfortable. You're going to be comfortable in the clink.
So mind you, by this time when they arguing, I'm still walking back over to my table back over there to my table, get my food and shit. So the lady started putting her hand in my face, doing all like this. So I pointed back her face like, stop putting your hand in my face, like doing her hand like that. She mushed me 2 times, and we started fighting. Then when me and her started fighting, and that's when the gun went off, but I didn't know that it was my sister that shot. So when the gun went off, everybody just started running. I turned back around because I ain't see my sister come outside. So when I turned back around, I see the lady laying on the floor. My sister still in there. The man had up his fire on my sister.
The second sister's story closely matched the first.
And they keep talking about this good Samaritan that was in there who is wild. Couldn't have been me. He got involved and was holding the sister at pew point and, got everybody to back off. Ain't no way.
Okay, I heard the first sister kind of recall that, but she sound like mushmouth. Couldn't barely understand it, but there we go. We got correlating stories. The stories match. So right now, okay, that's kind of good for this terrible situation. But yeah, who this dude? So he just sat there and watched Bonquisha pop. And he said, whoa, citizens arrest. You stop right there. And Bonquisha sitting there with a whole toolie to her head. She's like, whoa, didn't see that coming. That's interesting. I wonder if they got to interview him.
Second sister's story closely matched the first. She repeated that the shooting only happened after the victim mushed food on her sister, and she also claimed no one expected Tanaya to pull a gun. Back at the precinct, Tanaya Evans sat quietly in the interrogation room. She looked tired, shaken, and overwhelmed. When detectives began asking questions, she has this to say.
All right, you go in the restroom. Okay. Alright, I'm investigator Francis, the investigator McCowan. We definitely want to talk to you about everything that took place today. Just want to ask you a few questions. But before we do that, can I get your first name?
Tanaya Evans.
Spell it for me.
T''N''IYA''EVANS.
And what's your highest level of education?
From college.
Okay. And is English your first language?
Yes.
Okay.
Barely.
And I'm not asking you this to be offensive, it's just standard, okay? Just to make sure you understand, okay? So I'm gonna read you your Miranda rights before we ask you any questions, and we're gonna make sure that you understand, okay? So, you have the right to remain silent. Do you understand? Anything you say will be used in court as evidence against you. Do you understand? You are entitled to have a lawyer now and have him present now or at any time during questioning. Do you understand?
They don't understand.
If you cannot afford a lawyer, one will be appointed for you without cost, and he may be present at all times during your questioning. Do you understand? You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand? And I'm going to ask you again, and I need for a verbal answer, please. Do you understand these rights?
Yeah, but I need a lawyer. I do. I got my sister.
You say you do?
I gotta talk to my sister for my lawyer.
Okay. So, do you, but I still have to ask you the rest. Do you, but let me ask you again, do you understand these rights? Do you wish to talk, do you wish to talk to us at this time without a lawyer? Okay.
Say no.
No.
I can call my mama like the lawyer.
She invoked her right to remain silent and requested a lawyer, but the emotional shift came when they allowed her to speak with her mother.
Benaya, we've been waiting on you to call.
Oh, please help me. I need a lawyer or something.
Okay, so listen. Do not make don't write no statements. We've been talking to lawyers already. They're gonna come down there and talk to you tomorrow. They said do not talk over the phone. Don't talk about it over the phone. You are gonna be okay.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm on that, baby. You okay? Tomorrow and Apple are coming.
I want to come home.
I know you do. You just gotta calm down and stop crying.
Oh. So here we are. They let her talk to mama. Mama sound like a gangster herself, probably younger, in her 30s. And these is her young grown daughters. Don't cry now. I want to come home. And she got this soft voice with her pink socks. This is some little girl who was just in there pew-pewing people. Come on now.
Arrested Development. See how she just regressed back to a child. Ma, help me. She literally said, Ma, I want to come home. You ain't even went to the Who Scout yet. This is the beginning of the beginning. And you want to go home. Should have thought about that. But here we go. I blame the mother. Yeah, because she didn't went ahead and pew-pew somebody. And she really thought calling mom gonna make it all better. But shout out to mom. Mom said, look, don't say nothing. Keep your mouth shut. Don't talk about it over the phone, in person. And the attorney coming to see y'all tomorrow. Hush up. So I guess, she did prove to be, resourceful. But nevertheless, Ma, you should have prevented this. She's still going to jail.
There's a way you can call everything. Like, we put the time on the phone, and Lord Dad is like, Lord Dad, he gonna put time on money on your food.
All right.
You already got like a pen and stuff like that, where like we can call you, enter a pen and stuff like that.
No, I'm at the headquarters in this room.
I'm not still down there.
Yeah.
That's it. Got you a question. Did you write a statement?
No, I said I didn't want to talk.
Yeah, that's good. Keep it like that. Don't talk until your lawyer talk to you. Renee Rockwell is your lawyer for the time being. Mama gonna bring her down there and see what they saying and stuff like that. She's gonna try to get you up on here and all that. So just be quiet. Don't talk about it with nobody. We know what everything already got to be. Yeah, we know what happened. Everything. Some other people been recording.
This can be incriminating.
Everything. It's gonna be all right.
All right.
You okay?
No, I wanted to go.
Oh my God. Okay. I just gotta be strong right now so everything can get settled and stuff so we get everything situated. Oh, they want to talk to us.
All right.
You got my number? Somebody phone.
Redacted.
Okay, you got mama number, you know about her?
Yeah.
Okay. Apple number 2?
No.
Yeah, you need to get Apple number 2.
What is it?
You know your own phone number by her? You know your own phone number by her?
Yeah.
Okay, because we got your phone right here too. And so, and Keith said they don't want. Yeah, everybody clicked in, so if you quit that, we can get
Reality setting in.
And I would say this here, folks, is a cautionary tale. Get the babies in the room and show them. That's what it look like. Everybody want to be big and bad, boys and girls. Even the girls more so nowadays are acting like this. So it's all cool until you have to use that thing and you ain't in the right. You out here doing goofy stuff and probably ain't registered. Y'all just need to sit down, go get a job.
You get the ripple effect. This is what it looks like. In the heat of the moment, in the heat of a ninja moment, it's just you and that individual there. That's the work of the devil. You got this wicked, evil tunnel vision. It's just you and your assailant. And it's just you in the world. But as soon as shots get the ringing out, folks get the leaking out plasma, reality set in real fast. And seen it in the hood. They've seen the brother pew somebody and then instantly throw up because he realized, oh, this ain't GTA and the law is really coming. Yeah, this ain't no video game. Come on, man.
All right. All right, I gotta get an officer back his mom.
What's your charge? Did they give you any charge? Did they charge you again?
The man, the investigator came here and said murder, aggravated assault,
In possession of firearm during commission of felony.
and possession of firearm during a felony. I don't got a felony.
Murder is a felony.
Oh.
No, you're not a felon. You're not a felon.
No,
So don't
murder
worry
is a
about
felony.
that.
So you can't have yet.
Murder is the felony.
What you gonna bring? Murder.
This is just ignorant. Y'all got to teach the babies. Teach the babies, raise the babies. This is just ignorance. Just sitting there, you know. They don't know what's going on. All she knows, she about to be locked up.
This is so much ignorance. She just like, yeah, deletion with the felony. They're like, wait, I ain't got no felony. No, what you did today is the felony. Oh, pure ignorance. Hear me well. It's a victim mentality to think otherwise. Not knowing the law does not make you exempt from it. Going before the court of law and saying, I did not know. They couldn't care. So what? That's your fault. Clink, life. Now you know. See that?
But it's her she's not a felon.
No one said she's a
Did you
felon.
get charged by a convicted felon?
No.
No.
Oh, murder in the process of committing a felony. Yeah. Hello?
Yeah.
Don't say that. She okay? It's alright. We already got some money paid for that shit. Very good. You about to keep your head up. They call her phone.
All right. I love y'all.
Love you too. No thinking. Yes, no thinking.
I love you too, Tony.
No thinking.
The moment she heard her mother's voice, Denaya broke down. All the shock she'd been bottling up suddenly spilled out. She told her mother she wanted to come home. Unfortunately, Tenaya's insane actions not only took a toll on her, the effect could be felt more by the family of the deceased.
How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? My name is Officer Berlin with the Land Police Department.
That's mom.
That's mom, okay. They told you what's going on?
I want to see my baby. I need to see my baby.
Okay. So right now it's a homicide investigation, okay? Let me close the door. So it's a homicide investigation, okay? With a homicide investigation, there's a lot that goes into it, okay? Your child is unfortunately deceased, so she's considered a victim, okay? We have a lot of investigators and officers on the current scene of the incident, and they have to do search warrants and collect evidence and detain who they need to detain to make sure that we're doing everything correctly, okay? Your child has been worked on here. The Amy is here, but I've been told and given strict orders not to allow you guys to see your child until everything is completely done with the investigation, and I've been told by the lead investigator. Okay, once they do,
I mean, all the trauma, a bunch of women in here too. Then, you know, I don't know who this guy is. Look like either a lawyer or somebody from the church or whatever, but nonetheless, you know, this woman left behind 4 children. That's the devastating part. And then these 3 young ladies involved. So just a bunch of young life, you know, even the mom, well, she about 30. But like I said, she got 4 kids. Wickedness.
Ninja moments, man. While we keep bringing these happenings to the forefront, it's like we just don't get it. We gotta get it. We gotta stop this. This is our community gets better. This is our time to shine as melanated folks. I don't know if y'all realize that. It's a lot of wild stuff going on in the world. You know, it's our time to get a shout out to Michael B. Jordan. These folks winning Oscars. I'm telling you, everything. Listen, it's our time to make some leeway as a people. Let's stop this ignorance and start putting our best foot forward. This got to stop.
I mean, that's it. if you get kids, her kids should have been on the front of her mind. You know, I don't see how you getting into a confrontation. Especially, I mean, what at work, McDonald's, ain't no way. You got to think about your kids first, and that's going to de-escalate everything.
Every time. Mr. X, you just spoke some gospel every time. My babies. I got to get home to my babies. I can't be on the other end of bars talking to my kids. That is my hell. That is absolutely not.
What they need to do with their end, you'll probably receive a phone call, okay, and letting you know if you can see your child and identify your child. But I'm just an officer, and the lead investigators are currently working your child's scene right now on RDA, okay?
They have both suspects?
Right now, I'm not sure what's going on the scene. I was rushed to the hospital with your child to make sure that she was getting treatment. So I'm not sure what's going on the scene right now. Okay, but I just wanted to make sure I reached out to you and tell you guys my condolences. You know, stuff like this should never happen. You know what I mean? But once the lead investigator gets enough information, you guys will be notified, specifically you, since you're the mother.
So do she leave her contact information?
Do they have anything? Did you reach out? Were you guys on scene?
Once I got the ambulance to go, I left.
So you didn't speak to anybody?
No.
Okay. You have can I get it?
You
You got name and information?
Yeah, I'm gonna put it in our chart here, but I don't know how that works.
Well, can I get a spare piece of paper
Yeah.
so I can get her information so I can make sure she reach out to the investigator? Yeah, I got her ID. We didn't need her ID. Like I said, from her clothing down to her undergarments, everything is evidence because they have to conduct their own investigation, reference to the ME, reference to a homicide investigator, stuff like that. So I'm sorry you're going through this, ma'am. I really am.
One family lost a daughter. Another watched theirs be taken into custody. And a moment inside a fast food restaurant. A moment that could have ended with people simply walking away. Instead, turned into a shooting that changed every life in that room. By the end of the night, Tanaya Evans was charged with murder, aggravated assault, firearm possession during a felony, and theft by receiving a stolen weapon. The sisters were released without charges, but they remain.
So the sisters were released without charges. Yeah, bless them. But this one here, she got the big charges. All right. All type of stuff. And they say the firearm was stolen. I mean, this was Brorilla.
Thanks, Miss. There you go. Connecting wicked dots once again. The Gynocratic order. There was no man around. So who had to be the crash out? The woman impersonating a man. There you go. Every time it's wicked. It's a damn science at this point. And then they got away. Blessings to them. Because a lot of times they'd go ahead and get all y'all. You was there. I don't forget what the charge is, conspiring, whatever. You was a part of it. I forget what the law is, but if they were out there and you committing a crime and one of your cronies get deleted, you as the crony could get charged with your partner's deletion because you was a part of the crime. So they lucky they didn't get something.
Man, this is wicked. So as far as this one here, to the pit. Man.
Yeah, that's where she going.
Madness. Fuck is you talking about?
This is Sparta!
You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to hide. You gotta count your blessings. You're sitting at the table. You hear me?
Ooh, child, things will get brighter.
Man, it's sad. But I tell you what, one thing y'all don't realize, she a hood legend now. Brorilla, she a hood legend. And they gonna keep money on her books. I'm triggered, yes, because some little male nugget going off to school, tech school, he gets nothing. That is how wicked it is in the hood. You have two individuals, one going off to the clink, one going off for higher education. The one going on for higher education, if it's a male, I dare y'all prove me wrong. You on your own. But you go to the clink, male or female, you will get all the support in the world. I hate it.
It's wicked. So we've been seeing a lot of madness here tonight. You know, it started off slow when we was in that McDonald's. They were just arguing. Nothing happened. That woman was in there with her kid. And then we seen that brother at Dunkin' Donuts. Shout out to him. Like I said, I would love to get him on the show because that was awesome. He the only one, the only silver lining. All right. That old white man went in there and it may have been some justice.
Shout out to Sister Ebony Dean. Say, yeah, he conjured up his clan ancestors. Yeah, and he got what he was looking for. Glory be. Listen here, I ain't no one of these fluffy, delicate Christian individuals. There's a time to stand your ground. What's the one scripture? Jesus asked one of his disciples, he said, hey, you got your sword on you? He said, I got two of them. Jesus said, that's that a boy. It's a, hey, it is what it is. Salute to that brother. Blessings to him. That was divine. I'm here for it. That's my kind of justice right there. Sorry, not freaking sorry.
Like you said, it's divine injustice for him. The problem is, don't get no bad ideas, gentlemen. Don't think, okay, I can probably do that and get the same results. That he's probably a one of one. More than likely, you will be up the river.
I could have said it better myself. The rules that apply to that brother don't apply to nobody else. That's a safe bet. There you go. Just be happy for him and just let justice be justice. Don't try to reenact it. Yeah, salute to that brother, man. It's a little micro hero. That's dope. Listen here, man. It's a lot too much mess going on. Speaking of mess, I think we got to have a Mr. Walker mashup tomorrow. Yeah, it's a lot going on. I think I'm about to, where are my conspiracy theories, my rabbit hole, folks? I think I'm going to talk about this war going on. It's a lot of stuff I want to touch on. But as Mr. X just put on display, it's wars going on here. Not over turf. Not over, rights to land and things. Over chicken monk nuggets. Over hot and ready pizzas. We got to do better.
Man, even the men involved. It wasn't all women. Y'all seen that one brother? He had that. I mean, he was a gynocratic pit bull. That woman had him on a leash. I mean, sent him on a deletion spree.
And did. And that just blew my mind. Like, you got to put yourself in that funky, stuffy living room they was in. And she hyped him up. He probably did a little Nort. And he was gone. She sent him out for the last time. Like, everybody watched that man leave his house for the last. That's deep. And he gone. Then they heard it on the scanner. They had the scanner. Yeah, we got shots ring out, blah, blah, blah. They say, got him. They was in the house cheering. Y'all don't get it.
Yeah, he made it back home. So, yeah, not only that, yeah, he didn't get arrested at the scene. He made it all the way back home. They probably was in there taking shots. He probably was in there telling, I got him. I'm sure they gone. He said, I'm sure of it. He probably was exaggerating. Yeah, I got them both about 8 times. Just lying. Why you doing? And them was women. I mean, may God do some things to that brother.
Man, yeah, real. Come on. He, like you said, Mr. X, that's why you can't feel sorry for poop nug couch ninjas. That is them. They are detrimental to the group. Simps and nugs are unstable creatures. As you can see, they serve no purpose. They are moved by women's genitalia. It's freaking sick.
And the other part of it is that dude already had a body before. That's the other part. So I'm sure she didn't have to do much to get. He already was crazy as hell. He already caught a body. They let him back out to catch more bodies. Welcome to the hood.
Yeah. Now he about to be going body to body. Shout out to Prison Story. Yeah, listen here, man.
Tell you what, you don't want to be in the cell with that ninja. He unstable. You're going to have to lay him down like a wild dog. It's over.
So be it.
I mean,
yeah.
That's it. Don't go to jail. You're going to be up in there with unstable creatures.
Ain't no need. And you got 2 options. Become a beast or a victim. I see this is something I realize. I don't want to be no beast. And I can't be a victim. I don't know. I don't want to be your monster. No, I shall not. Shout out to Jay Tillman working on some AI stuff. I just might. become a monster. Who knows? But only in AI form, but absolutely not, man. It ain't about being tough. I grew up with bullies, urban warmongers. You don't want to go to the Who Scout. Trust me. It's not for the sane individual. It's like indulging in eating human flesh. Once you start, you can't come back.
That part, especially like I said, we talking about the men and especially for the women, as we seen on that last segment. I mean, it's on the rise. A lot of these women, chicks, all races, they out here, they be strapped, believe it or not. So be careful, especially in the hood in particular. So if y'all think Bonquisha ain't got something in her purse or whatever, we seen Peach McIntyre the other day. A lot of these women, shout out to my sister, a lot of these women be out here strapped. So here's what it is.
Stay away from it. Ain't no need to engage in no type of physical combat in this first world country we live in. It really ain't. And it's just not at all. It's very easy to go through every day as an adult person and not get into physical confrontation. That's a fact. It's quite easy.
Unless you're in the hood.
Yeah.
It ain't easy at all. It
becomes impossible.
Moving and shaking, and people try to tell you.
I heard stories on via Facebook. Shout out to Facebook, man. Like I remember one of our classmates was on Facebook complaining, and they was trying to get their life together, but they was living in the projects me and Miss X grew up in, and they you can't do right. She was like, every time I come outside, they slash my tires, they breaking my windows. See, you see what you get sucked into a ninja moment like a gravitational pull. So I agree, Miss X. When you in that environment, yeah, you got to be there again. You're either gonna be a victim or a monster.
That's it. So as y'all see, and a lot of it start with the food. As we talked about tonight, be careful what you eating. All right, a lot of people busting down on McDonald's and Domino's all day, every day, noodles and candy and pop and chips. I mean, yeah, brain rot. Here we are.
Don't do it. Just don't eat. We as adults, you don't have to take in so many calorics. Shout out to Dr. Now. We done growing. You ain't getting no taller. You only getting wider, and you don't want to get wider. So stop eating. Deal with the hunger discomfort. Deal with the sugar withdrawal. That's what it is. Acknowledge what it is, and then it's easy to deal with it. But when you hear your stomach gurgling and you tell yourself you're hungry, you're gonna go eat. You got to not trick yourself. You got to reprogram yourself. Sit there and say, I'm not hungry. Say, I'm addicted. I'm addicted. And it will make you start to have negative feelings towards it. You got to do it. But if I'm so hungry, I'm starving, you gonna eat like you starving.
And eat bull jive. So be careful. Like I say, I know a lot of folks right now trying different diets and whatnot. There's a lot on the market. You know, a lot of people doing the keto. I know they got the keto out there telling you to, less cholesterol or glucose. Get the glucose down. So you don't want to do the all that. It's tell you to do more fat, more natural fat from like beef and avocado and nuts or whatever, and less, like you said, bread and all that type of stuff. And like I said, candy and pop and sugars, because they mess with the brain, all that sugar on the brain. So I guess the keto, more natural fats what the body want to run off instead of all that glucose. It don't want to run off of that.
That's what we've been running off of. Yes, animal fats. Now we are turning the food pyramid upside down. And I have started to practice it, eating more red meat. But you got to cut out the sugar. Got to find the trap. And the trap is the sugar. So you say, okay, well, a hamburger is meat, but that bun is chock full of sugar. I believe that's where we got messed up. We keep piling sugar on top of the protein. And it's my understanding that's how cancer cells start to grow. And supposedly, like Alzheimer's is like diabetes of the brain. Sugar on the brain. It's in everything. The ketchup, the sauces. So you see, we always, the government and these food companies made it where we are constantly dumping sugar on top of our red meat, barbecue sauce. Y'all see what I'm saying? It's chock full of sugar. Sugar and red meat is a no-no. That's how I'm living.
So there we go. We definitely got to keep learning as we getting older, and definitely teach the babies for sure. Pass this stuff down, because it got to be a generational thing. So you can't keep it all to yourself. Make sure people know it. The babies, though, older folks is what it is. You ain't gonna be able to teach your parents and them, but the kids, younger folks, yeah, for sure.
And staying active. There you go. Staying active is the biggest key. If you don't use it, you lose it. If you don't use your muscles, they start to go away. And come on, man. We always preaching on Black love. You know what I mean? Proper intimacy. That's how you keep families alive. Got to take care of your body, man. Got to take care of your body to be able to enjoy your later years in life. You cannot be up. You don't want to be out here all cantankerous. You finally got into your financial stride and your legs and your meat don't work. Men, come on now. Do better.
There we go. So shout out Sister Ebony Dean dropping these links. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. Like Mr. Walker said, make sure y'all are subscribed to the Patreon. Probably going to do a pop-up show tomorrow. And a show this Friday, I believe. What Friday? Yeah, this Friday will be another. So we'll probably have 2 Patreon shows this week. You don't want to miss them. So tomorrow, Wednesday, Friday. We back Thursday for SBC. So we're here all week.
I love it, baby. And we love y'all as we don't mind showing y'all. Now show us some love and hit the like button on the way out. We appreciate y'all coming through like y'all do, supporting y'all interests, supporting y'all channel, supporting beautiful Black media, hitting that super chat, hitting that Cash App. Thank you, and thank you.
And if you missed last night's show, check that out. So we've been going every day here. We on the streak. Like I said, this over on the Cart Before the Horse channel. The Dime and Mucho Face Off. You go check it out.
Classic, non-stop madness and fun if you like pain. Shout out to Leon King. Don't want to miss it. Absolute pleasant madness.
That part. So we will be back up here tomorrow in the Patreon, Thursday SBC, Friday back in the Patreon, and the Weekend Madness. Regal Rumble, y'all know what it is.
We moving, man. Make sure y'all Jive Chicken subscribe to all 3 channels and the Patreon so y'all don't miss a beat.
So until then, I'm Gavin X.
I am Mr. Walker.
And we are Cart Before the Horse Productions.
A good evening.
We're trying to get you old now, viral online.
Triple line, say it loud, say it clear. Left the streets where you need you here. Quarters of vision, fit your focus, kiss. Break generational suffering. Truth over lies, say it loud, say it clear. Left the streets where you need you here. Quarters of vision, future focus, kings. Break generational suffering.
We don't profit off death. We don't clap for destruction. We here to build men.
Not Berry boys.
Not Berry boys.